Designers Alison Tarry and Nadia Shields bring you this incredible wirework and macrame dragon DVD. This double disc DVD will guide you through how to create this mythological masterpiece from start to finish. Learn an array of wirework, macrame and seed beading techniques. This 2-hour masterclass also comes with a booklet filled with additional instructions and details. All of this for just $12.95. To get your copy, contact our call centre or head over to JewelleryMaker.com and type in the code RYTY83. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Do you ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes? That was a really glamorous start. I basically almost pelted a ruler into my forehead. Hayley, what did you just do?
Something went flying and I'm not even going to look what it is right now.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what's going on stage, just a lot of random things. Who knows what's going to happen in the show, because we haven't got a clue. But we do know some amazing things. Thank you for joining us this evening. Have you had a nice day? Shall I quickly tell you about my day? What happened today? I got up, I went to the gym at 7 o'clock this morning, and I basically hit the floor with some ropes like this. Very therapeutic. I highly recommend it. I've had a busy day cleaning my house. That was exciting. I met Carol and Ruth for lunch.
Oh.
Yeah, we both had an avocado and bacon salad. We all had avocado, bacon salad, and some sweet potato fries. That was very exciting. I did a little bit of a food shop, because Drew was basically, my husband had Freddie, our 2-year-old, for the day today for Boys' Day, because he did. It was quite nice. It's like he got up and went, I'm going to take Freddie to the butterfly farm. Oh, and the other exciting thing I saw today, which I've never seen before in my life, and I would like you to text in, what's the most random thing you've seen in where you live? Okay, so there's a couple of random things that happen in Stratford. There's where I live. There's a man who walks around town with a rabbit in his hood. Yeah, Mike's seen him. He has been there for a number of years. He has a rabbit in the hood of his coat, or his hoodie top. But today, I saw a man cycling sideways. So cycling, but he was going in that direction, playing the piano with a stuffed cat on the top. Honestly, he was cycling as if he should be going forwards. He was moving sideways, and as cycling, he was playing the piano.
That sounds amazing.
A full-size piano with a stuffed cat on the top. What's the most random thing you've seen in the town when you live? This is our Shibori showcase, folks. Thank you for joining us. We're going to have a great show tonight. I have Dan with me, floor managing everybody. It's our first time working together, and he likes Lego. Just thought you'd like to know that. He is a big fan of Lego, as are we as a family. So we're going to talk lots of things Lego later on. I've got Leah with me on cameras, everybody. Hello, Leah. We have Mike directing, and we have got the wonderment of the fish slipper buying man that is Phil producing. And we've got Hayley, he is a very fishy character. And we've got the fabulous Hayley Kruger, our designer, this evening. So, without further ado, let's get cracking, because we have got the most amazing show. I've already given you a heads up. We're going to be doing, these are available on pre-order. They are our metal shears. Now, they're brand spanking new, and what I can guarantee for you is they are the lowest price we have been able to find in the UK. Absolute lowest price we've been able to find in the UK. We've been able to find a pair that price compare, but it's £10.99 postage and packaging. Oh, was it £10.99 or £12.99, Phil? He hasn't actually got me selected. I can't hear a word he's saying. Pardon? For what reason? Okay. Yeah? Okay, we're just going to do them now. Fine. Let's do it. Now, Hayley, I'm actually going to... do you have a pair there?
I don't have a pair, but I've got some metal. Yes,
right.
I've got
I'm going to go for a wander. Yeah? Are we all right to do this? We're going to give these to Hayley and we're going to use some metal sheet. We're going to see these in action to see what it is that we're buying, which would be quite useful really, so you know the product that you're going to be getting. So they are guaranteed to be amazing. They're the brand of Beadsmith. So they're an incredibly well-known brand that we rely and we trust and is known worldwide. Hayley, here you are, my darling.
Thank you very much. Yes,
to bring these to our fabulous
quite
viewers.
excited to experience a new plier or cutter.
So we've not even taken these out of the pack before. They have just arrived in. Can I just say the phone lines have gone absolutely bonkers. I am just going to grab Le Tablette. Could I see it? Oh my word, right. I would grab these as soon as you can. We've got people multi-buying as well. Go for it. Congratulations to those of you who have already got these. We're guaranteeing them under £10, folks.
Brilliant. Now, what's good about these is A, they've got a brilliant spring on them.
Yeah.
Very ergonomic handle. And they're actually quite good when you're doing smaller metal cuts. Now, this is actually a 0.8 sheet, so it's the slightly thicker sheet that
it's going to do nicely.
And it's cutting really nicely. Always hold down when you cut, but it's slicing through really beautifully.
A little bit like knife through butter. Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good for little pieces and details, and actually they're pretty sturdy cut. With the other ones, it's a longer nose, so you've got to snip it like scissors.
Yeah.
And this one, it's for shorter cuts, and
more precision cutting.
More precision cutting, but also quite substantial cutting because there's quite a big chunky blade there.
Yeah.
So it cuts through quite a thick amount of metal. So yeah, very good tool.
The prices on your screen, folks, they're $6.95. I know.
Wow.
So we have done our price comparisons,
very good.
and we truly believe we are the lowest company in the UK that can bring these to you. There are companies out there who are importing these from abroad as well, who are offering them for about £12.99 post and packaging. £10 I think we saw for post and packaging, and I think the shears were about £10 as well. So you'd be looking at about £20 including post and packaging elsewhere. Hugest congratulations to those of you who've got them. We are going to be having a sellout on this item, so if you'd like to grab them, I would be grabbing them right now. If you're watching live, it's currently just gone 6:05 on this. What day are we on?
Tuesday.
Yes, it is a Tuesday. Yeah, because tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes. And what happens on a Wednesday? Pardon?
Halfway to the weekend.
I don't quite know what my team are talking about. It sounds.
It is a thing, but are you worried about saying?
Yeah. It sounds rude, so I'm not going to say it.
It does sound rude.
What? So Wednesday is the midpoint of the week, and it's known as a what day? As in HUMP. Apparently, if you look in the Oxford English Dictionary, that is official, that a Wednesday is known as hump day. You know, okay, meaning the middle of the week.
It's like a road hump, isn't it? It's like you're feeling a little bit slowed down at that point, and then after that, it's accelerating to the next, to the weekend.
Fine, I might just... Would that be hump day? What? How long has it been called hump day? How have I got to the age of 24 and not known this? I'm 24 in my head.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
Or 19. I'm 24. I wish I was 24. $6.95, folks. Keep your text messages coming in. I want to know what's the most random thing you've seen in the place where you live. What do you think for you, Hayley?
Well, I've recently moved to my area, so I've yet to see all the local delights. But I used to live close to Wimbledon in London, and around there's a guy who also rides around on a bicycle, but he's dressed in feathers, ostrich feathers, but they're orange and vibrant pinks. He's got a top hat, feathers, and his bike is sprayed with the feathers, and he's got music playing. He's just head to toe joy and delight and sunshine, even on a rainy day.
Yeah, I bet that she just does it as a feel-good factor.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Phil's just asked if I would like to show how they're so easy to use, even a novice could use them.
Oh, go on.
Do you know what? Is that when no. I'm not doing it, Phil.
No.
No. £6.95. 0800 644 655. It's going to be just one of those shows.
It feels like
isn't
it might be, I think.
I think Phil's just going to be an irritant all evening, producer Phil. Lots and lots and lots of you grabbing these. Could I see the call screens, please? They're darling gorgeous, Philip. Thank you, darling. £6.95. Well done to those of you multi-buying as well. Taking advantage. It is only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. You'd get really, really, really clean lines as well, don't you? Really
yeah,
clean
they
lines
do.
from them.
I would say they've got a shorter nose so that you can only cut as deep as the noses. So that is what's
just
different.
Be aware about that. Whereas,
but that's what's brilliant about them, because it means that actually if you are making little dinky charms, or if you're making components, then that's what they're brilliant for. Also, people who are not used to metalwork, the other sheet cutters seem a little bit intimidating, and they really shouldn't be, but these ones feel more familiar to you because they feel just like your other pliers. So yeah, they're like your flush cutters, exactly. So it's a nice transition into working with metalwork, because you can then use these. What they might also be useful for, actually, is trimming off excess bits on rough edges. You know, sometimes you get a rough edge on a bead, or maybe even the jump rings that are sometimes soldered to a charm that you maybe don't want. So maybe you get a jump ring on the top and the bottom, and you only want the one on the top. You can snip them off with these.
Ah, yeah. Well, that is a great idea, because quite often I'll look at our connectors, and actually I don't want it to be a connector. Yeah. I want it to be a charm. So that's when you use those to snap off excess loop. Love it. So on the back of these, it states, easily cuts and trims stamping blanks, sheet metal and sheet solder up to a 24 gauge, which is, in UK terms, this is quite a typically American terminology.
Yeah, I'm not good at the Americans.
We'll double check that for you. Return springs reduce strain on hands and eases use. They've got a serrated jaw and a comfortable rubber grip.
Yeah, the handle's fantastic.
£6.95.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me have a go. Come on. I'll have a cut. Let's have a snip.
You're going to have a snip.
I'm going to.
Watch the rough bits on the other side there. That's it.
Well, that couldn't have been easier, could it?
So 0.6. So this is actually a 0.8.
Nice. Do you know what?
So this is doing thicker than it says on the pack.
Thicker than it's stating.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, nice, smooth. Smooth cut, really smooth cut.
Yeah, it is actually a smooth cut. Yeah.
Really clean.
Yeah, let me write my finger on that. That's a very good point that I actually didn't notice, because often when you cut with other sheet cutters, you still got to file and sand.
Yeah.
And I would actually recommend it regardless, but this doesn't leave a little burr like it sometimes does with the other sheet cutters. So that's a brilliant point, Will.
They are really, really fab. You see, there's worth a novice trying after all. £6.95 on these. If we've got any remaining a little bit later in the show, I'll recap them for you. I like those. You know, just cut
have
away.
A snip around.
Have a little snip. Right, snip away, snip away, snip away. Right, let's crack on. How are you? Are you well? Did I mention, well, did you hear me mentioning earlier that we've got Songeia Sapphire? Got really, really, really limited stock. It's the hardest sapphire to get hold of in the industry at the moment. Slight conflict of whether it is still available to get, because a lot of detailing that we have through as a company is the mines are shut. But then when we've looked at other research, it's suggesting that there's a little bit still trickling through into the trade. So we can't get it. This is the last of what we've been able to get. So I really, really, really would urge you to grab that this evening. Let's do which one, sorry, should we do, Phil? The 925 sterling silver. Okay, we've got a fabulous offer here, which we don't get the chance to bring to you very often, unfortunately, and it's our findings. Our findings are really sublime quality for the absolute essentials, and these are a 925 sterling silver with a 9-carat rose gold overlay. They're gorgeous. They're an eye loop eye pin. Have a look. They're a perfect eye loop as well. And the reason I say that is because I went into a bead shop not long ago. I quite like it because then you can go in and do little price comparisons and things. And there were some absolute shockers in there for eye loops. Literally, like, what shape is that supposed to be?
Yeah, very poorly made. Those are beautiful,
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they? And do you know what? We're going to do them for all 5 of these. I did a little price comparison. £2.95 is probably realistic.
Well, that's good.
So £1.95 is brilliant. Now, Hayley, for those people who've not met you before,
Yes.
how do you fit into the world of jewellery making, please?
Well, it's a broad story, but I do all sorts of things from teaching jewellery making to making jewellery. I've made costume jewellery for high street brands, as well as I now make bespoke fine jewellery pieces for customers. So I have a fairly broad range of skill sets. And I love it. You never stop learning. You always, I mean, even today, it's the first time I've done Shibori. I work with platinum and diamonds and gold, and I found this an interesting, different challenge, which I absolutely adored. So never stop learning, yeah.
And at £1.95 for this, obviously you have a lot of contact with very high-end precious metals. £1.95 for 9-carat rose gold plated 95 sterling silver eye pins.
Absolutely brilliant, because it's sterling silver, plus you've got your rose gold in there, and rose gold's got a bit of kudos at the moment. So
really
it's a really,
has.
really good deal there.
And it's everywhere at the moment. We were talking, myself, Ruth and Carol, other presenters here at Jewellery Maker. No, we didn't have a cake actually, Mike. Thanks for asking. I really want one. We were discussing how it literally is everywhere, to the point we're all considering getting rose gold or copper style handles on our kitchen cupboards. It literally is everywhere though. It is everywhere. The rose gold look is lovely. I had tea, thanks. Ruth and Carol both had coffee. Mike's very excited about the fact that I had lunch with the girls today. £1.95. Do you know what? My cup of tea was £3.50 for a pot of tea. It's a tea bag and some hot water. It's outrageous, and you can get these to last you forever for £1.95. It's a precious metal, so it can last you forever. They're gorgeous, and they're £1.95. Okay, we're moving on. Which one, sorry? Yes. That's incredible. Am I on the right strand? That's an incredibly long strand for spinel, isn't it? Spinel we usually look at about 16 centimetres tops. This is a 30 centimetre strand, and these are genuine natural black spinel. Now a little bit of a indicative, they're Thai spinel as well. They're what? Get these, this has to be the lowest price I've ever seen for black spinel. They're £3.95, right? Add to order. Here at Jewellery Maker, you only pay one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. £3.95. Add those onto your order. They are, for those of you who are my regular viewers, you know this, but this is my favourite black gemstone of all time. It blows black diamonds out of the water for me. There's no sort of grey haze to them, which you can quite often get with a black diamond. They retain that gorgeous sparkle. They're a Thai spinel, so they've got a really incredible, does this make sense? A really intense, rich black quality.
No, you're quite right about that, yeah.
They are, for me, they are the designer of the black gemstones. When it comes to, I've said this comparison before with black gemstones, that if you line up the little black dress, you can tell a difference in the quality of the fabric. Yes, a cocktail dress. Well done, Mike. He's very into what I'm saying this evening. £3.95 for this incredibly collectible and very, 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 very versatile gemstone. Good evening, Helena and Victoria, Mary, Elaine, Tori, Jennifer, and Marie, Mary, Mercedes, otherwise known as May. How are you, darling? You were with me on Friday, weren't you? Hi, Tina, and Mary, Angela, and Evelyn. Good luck everyone at £3.95. Add that onto your order. We've got less than 30 of these now. And remember, we're talking about the most random things you've seen in the town where you live. A man with a rabbit in the hood of his coat, and also... Okay, what is that? Sorry, Mike? Okay, apparently in the town where Mike lives, there is a gentleman who has his hair down to almost his feet, and he wears a matching hat to his hair, as in the hat goes all the way down to his feet. It's almost like a giant sock. Okay, I'm all for individuality. Yeah, I have seen a man cycling sideways today, playing a piano with a stuffed cat on the top. It's the most random thing I've ever seen. And I was driving, therefore I couldn't take a photograph. Oh, when will the song be on? Please, hello, Sue, my darling. When are we going to be doing that then, do you think, Phil? Pardon? 8 o'clock. I must have at 8 o'clock. Are we sticking with that? The reason I'm asking Phil this is because we come on air with the plan. Because those shears were supposed to be on a little bit later. We've already done them. You know, I never quite know. So, supposed to be at 8 o'clock, but I would say, Sue, just stay tuned. We certainly won't do them later than 8 o'clock. How about we say that? They'll be 8 o'clock at the latest. How about that? These are genuine, incredible natural Sungea Sapphire coming your way. 8 o'clock, maybe before. Okay, the black spinel, we've got less than 15 of those now. 0800 644 655. Now, there's something here. Top drilled. Top drill, Phil. Yeah? Yeah. Oh my goodness. How many have we got? Limited stock. These are genuine jadeite, but they're the top drilled nuggets. 8x7 up to a 20x12. They're Chinese jadeite, folks, 280 carats. You're going to be looking at abundance there with 38 centimetres worth. And the lowest price ever at $7.95, CHGP 15, jadeite known as the Protector Gemstone. It's the most beautiful gemstone. I'm off to New Zealand in 2.5 weeks.
Oh, you lucky thing.
No, I've got so much to do before we go, and I'm going in transit for 36 hours with a 2-year-old. It's going to be hell. Anyway, when we do get there, though, I will certainly be looking at all the jade jewellery. It's massive within the Maori culture. It's massive within the Chinese culture because it's known as a protector gemstone. We're down to less than 10 of these now. CHGP 15, about to go, about to sell out there, folks. Letitia and Patricia, anonymous shoppers. You've got these in your baskets, folks. They're going to go. Good luck at $7.95. CHGP 15. Anyone else got a holiday booked? I'm not really going on holiday. I'm going on a chore.
A chore? I'm going to South Africa in January.
Are you?
Yes.
To see family?
No, I've got no family left there, but I'm going on a girls' trip to Cape Town. Yeah, we might hit the one. Yeah, as many people can come as possible.
There you go. Leah's just invited herself. That's it. Leah's now going to South Africa in January. Okay. Right, they have now sold out. Congratulations. Oh, I love these. Can we do these now? I adore that. Do you know what? With the jadeite. Have a look at these. Have a look. They are whoppers. They're absolute whoppers. They're 14mm rounds. Wowzers. 500 carats, 500. Now 14mm rounds of a 38cm strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Approximately 29 on the strand. How do I fancy less than 50p a bead? Yes. Now, if you were to walk into a bead shop and you were to see a rose quartz, a natural rose quartz of that size for 50p, would you get it? That actually works out at 24p per bead, the price you're getting those at. Lowest ever. Known as the gemstone of best friendship. Really lovely. Maybe a nice one to give for your mum. Mother's Day. That's this Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, flipping heck. It's your mum's birthday the same day. Oh, how lovely. I'm so not organised. I've got a card. I'll get the kids to paint a picture, it'll sort out. Do the emotional gift, it'll be fine. Yeah, I've got the card. I haven't got a gift. I usually make a gift. It's always been my tradition. I've always made a gift since I was able to make gifts. A bottle of wine? What are you saying about my mum, Mike? Get a bottle of wine, should be all right. All right. Oh, flipping heck. I'll cook a roast dinner.
Flowers, can't go wrong.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, I don't even know if she's here. She might be seeing my nan.
In that case, you've kind of gotten out of it, if that's...
That'd be awesome, in which case, Drew, let's just get fish and chips. $6.95, folks, on those. Got loads of you taking advantage. The Gemstone of fertility as well. Hello, May, my darling. Oh no, it's Mother's Day already. Forgot to put more bird's nest pendants on my online shop. Oh, are those the ones that are going for it? I bet they're lovely. Maybe do a big push for Easter gifts.
You can still put them on now.
Yeah, because people like me haven't been organised.
Yeah, if it's a next day delivery, you've got till Saturday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so if you get cracking this
And
evening...
some delivery companies will deliver on a Sunday. Trust me, I've had to use that before now. Right, let's have a look. Our next strand, which one should we go for? The emerald nuggets. Do you know what? We were talking about emeralds today, myself and Carol and Ruth, because Carol has a phenomenal emerald engagement ring. Oh, gosh, it's gorgeous. And the reason I was talking about emeralds is they are my best friend's birthstone. May's birthstone. They're the 20th, 35th and 55th wedding anniversary gemstone. Okay, do you know what? We're going to do these are natural Brazilian emeralds. Okay? They're $4.95. Add them to your order, folks. Add them to your order. Do you know how I love these nuggets? If you literally take them, actually they're lovely in a Viking knit. So if you get your Lazy Daisy Viking knit and then with a gold and then thread in your emeralds inside and make a bangle of emerald nuggets.
That's divine.
Oh,
yeah.
Gorge, gorge, gorge.
Yeah.
And I do love them with a sort of a little bit of an organic, wiry look. A bit like the nest idea, actually, when you scrunch up your 0.25.
Absolutely.
A bit messy beads.
They'd also look good with antique colours, like antique copper, antique brasses, which again makes it quite unisex as well. So
yeah,
that's
a
what
good point.
Yeah, love the nuggets.
Yeah, loving these at $4.95. Thanks for joining us. It's our Shibori, lovely, lovely Shibori day today, where you're going to be truly inspired by Hayley. And I think it's going to be fabulous for you to watch this show if you're new to Shibori, because Hayley is new to Shibori. Look at her jewellery. Really? Is she maybe lying? Is she maybe lying? I adore that piece. Absolutely adore it. And it's that pink of the pearls that pops as well. That is just
to be
gorgeous.
honest, it's the combination of materials that actually works really well. So
really nicely.
Vibrant colours and vibrant textures. It's just a lovely combination of materials to work with. Yeah.
It's almost like looking at a bird of paradise, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. It's kind of bird of paradise. It's tropical. It's lush. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I love
Everything
it.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I've been transported to the Caribbean and we're still in the studios in Redditch. Right then, at $4.95 they are still available, just a couple of those. But right now we're going to go to a fantastic star buy that I think everybody needs. Who needs a little bit of luck in their lives? Well, who doesn't? It'd be quite nice for us all to have a little bit of luck. And traditionally, obviously, symbolically, a little bit of luck symbol would be your four-leaf clover. Four-leaf clovers, to have them, you're basically carting around a dead leaf. Maybe a bit more glamorous if you go for a good luck gemstone, of which this is. Do you like my link? Yeah. Now, the gemstone of, well, it's the luckiest gemstone in the gem zodiac. It's also August birthstone, and it's the gemstone for me that absolutely pops springtime, and dare I say it, I'm starting to feel a change in the atmosphere. How sudden that change was has been quite
extreme,
ridiculous.
But today was the day, wasn't it?
I felt yesterday was because I think the hay fever kicked in.
Hey.
But definitely, there's a change in the atmosphere. There's this gorgeous, new, exciting energy of newness and freshness, and there's some sunshine in the sky.
And also, we just want it so desperately. So.
I'm really sick of wearing my down-filled coat. I like it, but I'm ready to not have to wear it. What do I prefer, winter, summer or spring? In the UK, I think late spring is my favourite. I think summer is a washout. These are, however, of summery gemstone because it is August birthstone. Right. Okay. We're not going to bring the price in yet. The price that you can see on the website is $7.95. If you are genuinely interested in this strand, could I do a little PR offer with you? So what I mean by this, we don't usually do this on a star buy. A star buy is a big enough example as it is. What we do with a PR offer is I ask you to either call up on the phone lines and hold on the phone line. It's free to phone us, or put these into your basket. Now, you do not have to check out and you do not have to confirm on the phone lines. It's free for you to do either way. Then when the price comes in, you confirm your purchase. If you want it, you don't have to confirm. But by being there, it enables us to do market research who is genuinely interested, because what will happen in a moment before we crash the price, I will take a screen grab. And that screen grab will then get filed with the code to our buying department and will be indicative of, oh my goodness, look how many people were interested, and then they compare it to the price it's gone to for how many people buy it compared to other prices, etc., etc. Because without that data, we don't know how many people would genuinely, we would never know if you're sat at home going, oh, I'd love that, but if it had gone £1 lower, I'd have had it. There's no other way of us doing it. So this is what we're going to do. I'm telling you, this is going to go incredibly, incredibly low. But if you're genuinely interested, pardon? Go lower, Phil. Phil, go lower. I dare you. Okay, I'm going to take a screen grab in just a moment. I'm just waiting to see how many more people are interested. Oh, Phil. It's fair to say now I've taken my screen grab. There's more than 100 people, 200 people showing interest. Right, let's see how many people confirm. $3.95 if you're there. You see, the thing is, if you're already there, you're one step ahead. You just press your buy now button. Go for it. £3.95 for genuine natural peridot. 35 carats, and the phone lines have gone absolutely bonkers. It's a free phone number. And what will be very interesting for those of you who didn't confirm are flips. $3.95. Huge amounts of these flying out of the business. More than Sandra, Heather, Kay, Graham, Jean, Denise, Joanne, Elaine, Julia, Claire, Sarah, Anne, Julie, Caroline, Maria, Mary, Christine, Jo, Meg, Margaret, Dawn, Anne-Marie, Jane, Marianne, Nikki, Elaine, Tina, Janet, Caroline, Karen, lots of anonymous shoppers. Go for it. £3.95. And actually, one of my favourite necklaces that I made, and made 3 of, one for myself, one for my mum and one for my sister-in-law, was spinel and peridot. Literally alternating between the two, and I get so many compliments from it. It's quite a high neck one. I think it's about 16 inches. It's on a simple clasp, done. And it's just lovely and zesty. It's a nice all-season necklace. It's a nice spring, summer in the evening necklace. If you're going to a glamorous event in the summer, peridot and spinel I like together. Do you agree with that one, Hayley? Do I get the Hayley seal of approval on that one or not?
I totally agree, because as we've talked about, spinel is already one of the best stones out there in terms of it kind of highlights every other colour.
Yeah.
But peridot, it's so zingy and vibrant, and again we're going back to that summer tropical, feeling it.
They look amazing with the kit.
So it's kind of Amazonian, yeah.
Yeah, they would look absolutely amazing with the kit.
yeah.
Can we just have a look at the finished pieces of the kit again, please? Because this has got a really zesty, lovely Caribbean warmth. It is the bird of paradise, tropical flowers for me. When we go to New Zealand, actually, I don't know if I've mentioned I'm going to New Zealand, but my husband's best friend, his family have orchid farms, and they breed orchids.
Oh, wow.
And create hybrids of orchids.
Divine.
So the colours, I will walk in there, take an antihistamine first, but walk into these incredible tropical style sun houses that are filled with different orchids, and oh my goodness, my children are going to love it. Gorgeous, right. We are going to just stop for a moment. Stop. I am incredibly excited and gutted about the next item all in one go. Excited about the gemstone it is, and absolutely gutted. I've got less than 10. Yeah. Now this is one of the fastest selling gemstones we have ever had in the business. Soon as the graphics come on screen, phone if you want it, because this is one of the rarest gemstones on the planet. It's Moldavite. And some of you will go, what?
That's just what I did.
Yeah, because it is so incredibly rare. You're only likely to see it in incredibly expensive high-end jewellers. How we managed to get the package of it that we did, I don't really know, in all honesty, but we've got less than 10 left. It has been one of the fastest selling gemstones we've ever had on the channel. So, it comes with a legacy, and it comes with the most incredible story that's about 15 million years ago. And it's believed about 15 million years ago, this gemstone was created because of a mineral connection that had never, and has never, there's only 3 now. Right, okay. Basically, what happened about 15 million years ago, a meteor hit the Earth. The impact was 15 million years ago. And that impact, as the meteor touched the Earth, basically created Moldavite. And it's scattered primarily within the Czech Republic. It's actually wondered if perhaps it hit Germany and then was scattered into Czech Republic, where it's now been found. It has got the most, do you want to see it? Oh, it is beautiful. When I first saw it, I thought I was looking at a green diamond, because the sparkle, the fire you get from this is truly extraordinary. Look at it, it's like the most beautiful olive greens with this diamond, sort of a champagne diamond undertone.
It's stunning.
Isn't it?
I'm almost going to say I think I love it even more than the peridot we've just had, because it's even deeper in colour.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of, it's both grassy, it's both like an ocean colour, it's like the Okavango swamps, it's just divine.
I think divine is the most perfect word. But what colour metal would you put with that?
Oh, I'd have to go for that rose gold, I think.
Yeah? Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah. Or yellow gold, 18 karat yellow. Yeah.
Do you know only 3 mines remain in the whole entire world? Do you know, that's a really good point, actually. Our producer, Phil, has just said to us down our ear, which is why Hayley's laughing as well now. It's the one gemstone that you're quite grateful that no more will ever be created, because that would mean an incredibly high impact meteor impact on the Earth, potentially ending human life. Right, 3 opportunities only. We've got 9 carats available on the strand. In terms of the quantity of gemstones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, lost count. I only got to 6 and I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 approximately on this strand. It's completely, totally and utterly natural. Could I see the call screens, please, Val? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. 119.95. It's a case of the first come, first served. I know that it's a bit more of a considered purchase than other strands that we have. There's only 2 of these remaining now. Good luck, everyone. 2 chances. You comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's absolutely... gosh, there's a lot of people wanting it. Only 2 opportunities. It is an extraordinarily rare, very high end. I get that valued without a shadow of a doubt. Very, very, very high end. Have you looked at Moldavite jewellery out there? The only Moldavite jewellery I've been able to see sort of and within this price remit has been incredibly, incredibly cloudy. To have this clarity, we're talking on an extreme high level. It's 1 left. 1. LEJN48. So, Julie. Angela. Oh, it's just gone. It's just gone. It's just gone.
Well done.
Congratulations!
Nice
It went to Surrey. Congratulations. Can you let us know your valuations? That was the most amazing price for that. Oh my goodness! Congratulations. Now, if you are in the on the lookout for very high end, can I remind you, if you weren't watching earlier, can I just tell you, we've got Songhaya Sapphire coming up. It's genuine natural Songhaya Sapphire, and it's currently scheduled to be 8 o'clock, but this is full producing, so who knows what might happen. We're going to do it at 8 o'clock. We'll be doing this at 8 o'clock, are we? He's currently saying yes. Wow. Coming up. At 8 o'clock. Right, can we do those amethyst nuggets? I love these. These are really, really lovely, and they're quite fun because they're going to give you quite a lot of lovely texture. I quite like the idea of putting these perhaps with some coils, maybe in a coppery colour in between, spacing them out. I just think, yeah, they're fun with their shape, with their size, their variety of colour, the depth of colour. They've got deep tones, you've got lighter tones in there. Oh, and they're going under £10. It's Zambian amethyst, folks. Zambian. For those of you who are regular viewers, you'll know that Zambian is one of my absolute favourite sources for the quartz family, because you get that intensity of colour. With Zambian amethyst, so Zambian quartz, they have been formed in the natural crevices that occur within the Earth's crust, primarily due to tectonic plate movement. £3.95. I met a friend of mine, I met one of her best friends this morning, and she did her degree in geography, specialising in volcanoes and earthquakes, and she, within that, and it's amazing that you can do a degree, can't you? And that is amazing. And within that, she did a portion of gemology.
Oh wow.
And we're going to meet for coffee. I want to talk to her because, you know, I'm absolutely fascinated by this, how when an earthquake occurs, the different mineral properties that then blend and change, and the heat. So it's not just like you get the moment that happens, what is happening underground, the impact of then a change of heat, and the silica components, and what is then bonding, and future generations, I mean, in millions of years, what is going to happen based on that earthquake? You know,
so they're predicting things already as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's extraordinary, because different minerals are then being brought together that wouldn't. There's no way you can force these mineral properties together unless there is a tectonic shift or volcanic activity, or there's so much that goes in. These were under the ground for millions and millions and millions of years. We're bringing them to you for £3.95. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Now, I always want to break into Like a Prayer from Madonna. Pardon? No, I'm not going to do it. I don't for 1 minute think I'm like Madonna. That would be a little bit weird. But in Like a Prayer, her song, no end and no beginning. Yeah, which is what an infinity symbol is.
That was good.
What, as in a Madonna impression?
As in your voice is lovely.
Oh, no. Thank you. I was in the West End for many years. YQRF75. .2 grams of 925 sterling silver. 32 by 12 millimeters. Right. 9.95 we should be at. Do you know what would you do with that? I quite like the idea of just bending it slightly, having it on the wrist and just having some what's the word? Eslon cord. Some little Eslon cord. I just have it as a bracelet. We're doing a half price today, and I think, you know, the infinity charm, how lovely if perhaps you want to tell your boyfriend you really like them, and I'm not quite ready to say that I want to marry you, but, or same to your girlfriend, or just, you know, an everlasting friendship. The infinity symbol is so utterly symbolic. 0800 644 645. Have to excuse me, my skin on my hands is incredibly dry today because I've been cleaning my house. The perils of cleaning. I know, I should wear rubber gloves. I don't like them. I did do the dishes by hand, some of them, yeah. Some of them I don't like to put in the dishwasher, Mike. It's a lovely story we're having this evening. And yes, I do have moisturiser, Phil. Thank you for your concern. Mike does his dishes every single day by hand, and his hands are fine. This is a thrilling show. However, this is $4.95. Oh, 0800 644 645. On the bottom of your screen, the box that's rotating there is indeed the Songhai Sapphire coming your way at 8 o'clock. Well done to those of you who are multi-buying on that one. Yeah, love that. $4.95 for a solid 925 sterling silver pendant. What would you do that one, Hayley?
I think your idea of the stacking friendship bracelet's brilliant, but you could actually do a little, and this is going to sound silly, but a little dog collar.
No, that's cute.
Yeah, a little dog collar. So, I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't have a little dog, but I know some people are really connected to their little friends and little pooches. So you could actually put the leather in and through the loops and, you know, together forever.
I love that. Matching poochy things to your pooch. I love that. I love that. Julie in Yorkshire. I'm going to New Zealand for Easter, Lucy.
Hey.
Where are you going, Julie? My daughter Lucy is getting married over there. Oh, Julie, whereabouts and when are you going? I'll be there for Easter. Can meet you for an Easter egg hunt. Owning Moldavite is owning a piece of space. Jane, it's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Okay, I can, so somebody has texted in, and I think they misheard what Hayley
Thanks, Sue.
said.
You've cracked us up.
I said Eslon cord, and Hayley, what happened? Because we both spoke at the same time.
There was a misunderstanding about a word that she heard something different to what I said, and it wasn't what she heard.
There was no talk of reproduction on this show. Marvellous.
It is spring, however.
Yeah. Well, let's keep that to lambing season. Okay, marvellous. Let's go on to... Oh, now we had those gorgeous chunky rondelle rose quartz earlier in the rounds, the 14mm rounds. Chunky rondelles of rose quartz. These gorgeous. DMPO30. Oh, I love these. What would you do with these, Hayley?
They are so big and so chunky.
Yeah.
I think I'd take just one.
Yeah.
And make a big chunky cocktail ring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I quite like the idea of having loads of them on a stretchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We're going to go even lower than the rounds for 430 carats, 12 by 9, and they're $5.95. They're genuine, natural rose quartz. The gemstone of friendship. And apparently, if you put a rose quartz on the four corners of your bed, it promotes fertility, but hey.
That would suit Sue.
Well, with her interpretation of what she thought we'd heard, yes, we're not implying that you might want to increase your chances of fertility. Was it that Sue that texted in though, or yes, it was, to say okay. I would like Sue to text back to say where exactly in New Zealand she's going. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was Julie. Sorry, Julie. What? Sorry. Are we doing the Lord of the Rings tour? No. I don't watch Lord of the Rings. I know I probably... Should I? Should I watch the Lord of the Rings tour? No, but very near the Lord of the Rings tour is a really fantastic sheepskin boot shop, and I will be going there. I've planned where I'm going to go shopping.
Around the boot shop?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go, Julie. Going to Auckland. Lucy will be there a week before and a week after Easter. Would love to meet you, but I think it'll be busy. Have a lovely time. Julie, I think, well, why don't we save it for the UK and compare stories on our return? I'll be in Auckland too. Can you imagine if we just bump into each other? If I'm in Auckland, I'll be at the harbour drinking champagne, because it's my birthday.
Eating oysters.
Possibly, yes, actually. I'm going to sushi, actually. It's a lovely restaurant because it's my birthday while we're over there. And we have some very good friends in New Zealand. We're going because my husband's family, my husband's from there. And his dad and brother are still there. His sister in Australia, and she's coming over as well.
Oh.
So it will be a big birthday celebration. So I might see you in Auckland drinking champagne. Should we just start by? Let's go. I love this. Absolutely adore this hue of blue. There's something truly alluring about kyanite. There is a real splendour, and I love putting this type of kyanite with labradorite. Have a look at the surface layer, the glow. It even has almost a Schiller-esque element to it. It's associated with Aries, Taurus and Libra. And that's Aries is my birth sign. Leah's an Aries as well. When's your birthday, Leah? 22nd of March.
Soon.
1st of April. I am a fool. This is incredibly hard to get hold of. It's all the way from Nepal. In fact, when we were first getting this gem, so I don't know if the availability has increased, but we were only able to get about 2 deliveries a year of kyanite.
Wow.
So we had to put the orders in, that was it. And it was very, very rare to see it in rondelles. It was primarily nuggets.
Okay.
But the quality we're getting through now, because we won't bring anything to you unless we can get you the most incredible deals. And we've been able over time to really build our relationship up with the suppliers and sometimes directly with the mines for the gemstones. And over time, our relationships have built and built and built, and we can now get such an incredibly great quality to you to fit within the Jewellery Maker brand, of being able to be so incredibly price competitive with genuine gemstones. I don't believe we can be beaten for the quality. I really don't. In the words of my producer Phil, this isn't a competitive price. This is way better than competitive, because we're not staying at $14.95. So we're going to the lowest ever price. It's derived from the Greek word kynos, meaning blue, and we're going to $9.95. It is absolutely adorable, and for those of you who are perhaps doing wedding jewellery, to have a beautiful kyanite all the way from Nepal, discreetly perhaps nestled within your designs. Maybe you make wedding dresses, or you make garters, or wedding shoes, you know, you can just discreetly pop that on. Even if you do card making, how lovely is the little something blue, just to pop that and say, there's a beautiful blue gemstone to pop within. You know, some people have a little blue gemstone popped into, even with just a little pin, into their bridal bouquet or something. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 0800 644 655. ASRU 57. Did you have a little something blue on your wedding day, Leah? Do we want to know what that was?
Oh, wow.
Your dragon was blue that you had as your ear cuff?
Made by Ellison.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Made by Ellison. That Tarry, I tell you, she's fabulous. Fabulous. $9.95. Well done, Joe, Jennifer, Tina, Bridget, Karen, Elle. Lots of anonymous shoppers. ASRU 57. Sorry folks, just a little sneeze there. ASRU 57, 55 carats, 3x1 up to a 7x3. Now, just to remind you, we have a brand new tool. Over 2/3 of the stock have now gone. They are the metal shears. Now, they're designed and intended to cut up to a 0.6, but we've been cutting a 0.8 on screen, no problem. They give you the most incredible, clean, crisp, beautiful cut on metal sheet. You can use it for your stamping blanks, and your sheet solder and your other metals. And I think a really good point that Hayley made was the idea that you can cut off your extra loop if you have connectors, so you can turn them into charms. I've got lots more that have now sold, and for those of you checking out your baskets, well done, because we're now down to very limited stock. If you have got that in your basket, can I urge you to check out as soon as you possibly can. Now we're going to go to a break. When we come back though, oh my goodness, that gorgeous Caribbean, stunning, inspired, beautiful kit is coming up for you. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side of this.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Tune in this Thursday to Jewellery Maker at 11 AM for your deal of the day, with a wonderful opportunity to purchase this absolutely stunning daffodil bracelet designed by yours truly, wonderful Kleshner. And exciting news is that with every purchase that you make, £1 will be donated to a women's charity. Kleshner, it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'm really thrilled to have had the privilege of creating this beautiful, vibrant daffodil for all of you to wear or give to your mum or give to anybody to raise money for charity. It's British pewter, it's hand enamelled, and it's studded with Swarovski.
So don't miss the chance, 11 AM on Thursday.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. This is Hayley.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, your jewellery is amazing.
Thank you.
It is absolutely just stunning. So you've never worked with Shibori before?
No, I haven't. No, none of the, not the backing stuff that we're going to talk about. None of the
Nothing
Shibori.
at all, nothing.
No.
Wow. Okay, let's have a really good look then, because these designs are beautiful and the colour combinations are absolutely stunning. We're going to be able to bring this to you in two separate parts, so you can choose the parts that you want, and ideally you'll be getting both. But those Shibori silks, just gorgeous.
Yeah, now what I would say about them is it is a focus on Shibori, but what you're getting in these kits is a lot more than just Shibori. You're getting really gorgeous beads, vibrant pearls, a fantastic selection of seed beads in different sizes, and I just love the thread. I've never used this thread before.
Oh, have you not?
No, and I will definitely be using it on other things. So even if you are a bit afraid of Shibori, go for it for the other components, because I actually haven't used a lot of the Shibori fabric, but it's the whole lot together that's making the statement.
Yeah, it's beautiful because it all helps them pop.
Yes.
Can we get really up close and personal with these designs, because I think you get to see the gemstones in an incredible way, well, and all the beads in an incredible way. So nestled within that beautiful hand-painted silk, of which you get half a yard of, you get the most gorgeous nestled vibrant fuchsia pearls. And then those fuchsia pearls, you do get the green as well, that we'll see in another design in a moment. But those fuchsia pearls then continue up around the neckline, and they really have got an amazing wow factor. Let me just get the whole complete description here for you for a moment. So there will be half a yard of the medium green leaf Shibori silks. Now with your genuine freshwater culture pearls, they're referred to as a red. That's a complete total utter lie. They're a deep fuchsia.
Yeah,
as far
I
as
would
I'm
agree with
concerned.
that, yeah.
You do also get that amazing rich forest green. Now both strands that you're going to be getting are 38 centimetres in length, and they are 5 by 7 millimetres. They're genuine freshwater culture pearls, so 38 centimetres each length of those. And then the Shibori that you're seeing is half a yard. Then you'll also be getting, though, something that has hardly been used at all, and it goes on and on and on and on and on, is the beading foundation. So this is basically like a piece of, the best way to describe it for me when I first started using it, it was almost like an incredibly compact, almost like a shrunken felt.
Yeah.
If you want to imagine, if you've never come across it before, if you want to imagine the texture, like a very, almost a starched, shrunken felt.
Starch felt is a good way of putting it, because it's quite stiff.
Yeah.
But it's not as close together as a felt. It's a little bit more porous, so you can thread through it very nicely.
It's really easy to sew into, yeah. And in terms of your thread, this is the thread you're getting. It's known as a seal-on, and it's a 0.1 of a millimetre. So it's dinky as dinky can be, but my goodness, that is strong.
Yeah.
So you can bead onto it, and you can pearl onto that, and it would do really nicely, but it's intended there to be. So if I give that, I mean,
you can feel it. When you touch it, you can feel how strong it is.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's like, it feels like a silk, but even
and it's coated,
stronger.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can just feel the strength in it. I don't know how many threads are within that, but there's a lot, because as you use it, sometimes the ends get a little bit frayed, but it's not that it's a problem.
Just at the
and
very
then you can
end point.
see that there's many strands within that one, so it must be super strong.
It is an incredibly, So just, you know, when if you rethread and rethread, so it can just, I'm just trying to show that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen easily. It happens after quite a lot of use.
Yeah. You see that at the end? I'm just...
Yeah.
But that is a fabulous thread. So you're going to get everything I've just mentioned. In terms of the seed beads and the Swarovski, we're going to do that as a separate deal in just a moment. So, for those of you who have already confirmed you think you're paying $33.95, well, you're not going to. Because Phil's in the hot seat, and actually, he's amazing with prices. It's not great at lots of other things, but he's good with prices. Hey! It's fabulous. Right, can I see the call screens, please, there, Phil? Okay, check out the price. It's $19.95.
Wow.
Two strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls, the Shibori, the seal-on rather, and the backing foundation. And your backing foundation is what size? Sorry, Phil. 8.5 by 11 inches. Loads of you coming in for this one. $19.95 for the whole complete kit. Stunning. Now, if you've got loads of seed beads ready to go at home, we have got the seed beads to add to it in just a moment. And Hayley has got a lot of Shibori silk still remaining. Tons and tons and tons of the backing foundation. So this kit goes a long way.
What you've just done is what I only realised after I'd made the pieces. But when you get the Shibori silk, you get it in a strip like that.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, well, that's it, right? But actually this, it's doubled over.
Yeah.
So they're not all like that. So this one, you're not only getting the length, you're getting the width as well. And you're getting a lovely mix of colour in that. Yeah, it looks like a fish tail, like a mermaid's tail. So you're getting such a beautiful array just within this strip of silk.
It really does look like a mermaid's
tail.
Yeah,
it does.
Excuse me, almost like a rainbow trout.
Yeah.
Each piece will be slightly different because they're hand-painted. Hand-painted silks, which are then folded. It's a Japanese art form. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now, if you price compare just the Shibori alone, honestly, you can pay a fortune. You can pay an absolute fortune. Apparently, our half yards are quite typical to, our prices for half a yard are quite typical to other outlets' prices for 4 inches. That is how incredibly price competitive we are. Well done, Daisy, Chloe, lots of anonymous shoppers, Jean and Marcia, Caroline and Jennifer, Helena. Make sure you're all checking out your baskets because it's a kit for £20. It's a kit for £20. There's 2 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls in there. I think the colours are extraordinary. Could we see the other necklace along, please, to see the green pearls in action? There we go. So incredibly elegant. So incredibly elegant. Loads of you joining us. We will be doing that seed bead collection in just a moment where we can see the other gemstones, the other beads that you can see in action there. And actually I can say gemstones because we are going to put rubies with there as well. Sue, did you enjoy the new challenge, Hayley? Gorgeous jewellery.
I actually really did. Every time I get something that I'm not used to working with, I think, panic stations. And then you start doing it and you just think, I wish I could just forget about the deadline and just work and work and work. Because actually, even this afternoon, I had a few details to finish. And I just wanted to keep on going.
Yeah.
Wanted to add more beads and more beads and more beads. It's quite addictive, yeah.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful art form. And the thing is, I can transcend into art. What you've just seen there, that pendant point, I can almost imagine not having the necklace element to it and seeing that in a box frame.
Yes.
Because it's a beautiful
great
piece.
idea,
It's a beautiful
yeah.
piece of art.
Yeah.
Stunning colour. Absolutely stunning colour. So you could actually wear a piece and also make a piece of art.
That's a good idea in a box frame.
Love that idea.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Check me out giving Hayley Kruger ideas. I know. I could be walking for a high street department store and designing jewellery. Right, we're going to bring you the other section and then we'll see we're going to learn some techniques and some design elements that Hayley's used. So, whoa, okay, so if you love your seed beads and you love your Swarovski, what a beautiful combination this is. Right, we're looking here at a lot. There's a lot.
It is a lot.
There's a lot. This is fabulous value, and to put them in these pots, I don't know if I agree with it, to be honest, because I don't think it shows you truly the amount you get. Thank you. I'm going to show you the tubes. Hayley's got her tubes here. Thank you, darling. Okay. So these are the size of tubes. Obviously, you'll get full ones. Hayley's used hers. So you'll get 3 long tubes and 1 of the dinky tubes. The long tube, so in terms of your weights and your sizes, thank you, lovely, you'll get size 6 metallic matte green iris seed beads, 20-gram tubes, so 1 of the big tubes. Another one of the big tubes of the galvanized gold, size 11s, 23.5 grams. You'll also get the galvanized gold, size 11s, 20 grams. You'll then also get the Miyuki round dark bronze, which is size 15s, dingies, 8.2 grams. The transparent emerald, size 8s, which are the largest ones, 22 grams. So for those of you who don't know about seed beads, the sizes are how many you could put next to each other if you were to have an inch. How many sit next to each other within the inch. You will then also get the Siam fancy stone, which is this one here. That is beautiful. And then, do you know what?
It is like a ruby.
I thought these were rubies. I thought these were the rubies that we have in stock at the moment. Honestly, 48 Siam crystals, and they're 3mm. You're getting tons, and what you're seeing on your screen is just an example. They are not the full quantities that you're seeing there. That is literally just an example to show you the colours. So you'll get the large tubes in there of the matte green iris seed beads at size 6s. You'll get the galvanised, the Duracoat galvanised gold in a large tube, and you'll get the galvanised gold in a large tube. Then you'll also get the dark bronze, size 15s, dinky tube, transparent green, 22 grams, size 8s. Then you've got the Swarovski crystal Siam chunky pear fancy stone, 18 by 13mm. You get 1 of those, and then you'll get 48 of the 3mm Siam crystal bicones. Here we go, folks, for absolutely everything. £27.95, Velvet Rose collection, £27.95, and the value for money is fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. It's the brand of Miyuki and it's the brand of Swarovski. You can't get a finer calibre for brand and supplier for either of those 2 elements, in our opinion, at all, which is why we decided to stock them. And let's face it, we've got the choice of pretty much everyone that we could stock if we wanted to. So we've chosen those 2 really big, worldwide known and respected brands. So Hayley, what is it that we're going to learn how to do?
So I mean, I couldn't show you one whole design because I won't lie, they're not quick. That's kind of why they're enjoyable, because they're something that you can really just melt into and get lost within. But I'm going to show you some things that I've learned along the way. So what I wouldn't do, and this was the biggest mistake I made, is with the butterfly, I applied all the design, all the beads and what have you, onto a big piece of the backing fabric, and then I cut the edges out afterwards. Now you obviously need to get quite close to the edge, and I snipped a few cords. I knew it would happen,
Okay.
but I didn't think it would be so devastating when it did happen. So my tip would be, now this is a bracelet that I'd started to work on, is cut out your shape first and then start to apply to that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, as I said, it can be devastating.
Okay.
So, so what I'm going to show you is just how to get the shibori onto some fabric. The shape that you make is really entirely up to you. It's a very organic material, and basically you just got to let it allow it to tell you what it wants to do, and then slightly control it. There's some things it's not going to do.
A little bit like a child.
A little bit like a child, yeah. So, so this thread, always cut quite a lot of the thread. I've got different needles on the go with it in, because you will find that you might need a few on the go. Tie a knot or so on the end, and then to get that kind of pattern that I use for that bracelet or the butterfly, what you need to do is, so for example, if I put that together and I just scrunch it up, that's when you get the flaying of the fabric. That's when it shows itself. So when it's just lying flat, you need to position it or stitch it so that it holds that shape and then coax it to what you want to do. So first of all, just get a few stitches going through. Obviously watch your fingers, and if you are concerned, wear a thimble. Stitch that down. I'm just going to move that out the way.
Seriously, Mike? Our director, Mike, has just gone, oh, that's what a thimble's for.
Not for drinking out of, no.
Flippin' heck. What planet have you been on, Mike?
Mind you, they're not very widely used as much as they used to be, but they are useful.
The danger's not changed.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to cut that thread. I'm going to just go through to an area on the other side, and I'm going to repeat that stitch. You could cut the thread and knot it, but to be honest, I'm a little bit lazy. So, but also it's just, in a way, it's saving some thread because,
Yeah.
you know, cutting it and what have you. It might get in the way. We'll decide on that a bit later. So just stitch that through a few times. You have to flatten it down, and then there we go. Now, because you've got your pleating in your shibori, you might have to just go through a few times to make sure that you've got all those pleats within your stitch. But if not, don't worry, you can touch it up as you go. And then apply it to your backing fabric. Okay. Stitch it onto the backing fabric by going through one side and then up over the other. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just getting it set into place first, and then I'm going to go back and add the detail. Okay, so there is that in position. Now this is where you've got to adjust it. So I've got my stitching to hold it in the way I want it to be, but then I need to splay it out a bit, and that's when I stitch the other side to the fabric. So when I said it's kind of got a mind of its own, you've got to guide it, but it will tell you what it wants to do. Sometimes it's going to do completely different things to what you had in mind. You've just got to run with it sometimes. Sometimes you just get the most unusual display of colour, and it's really fun and exciting. Okay, so once I'm there, I'm just going to stitch that bit back into place, or into position rather than back into position. What I've done there is really stupid. It's something I keep on doing, is I've actually taken the thread from the back and brought it around to the front. But because I'm going to move on to the other one that I prepared earlier, I'm just going to continue. So there you go. So that's now into position. And then into there, I'd add my detail. If you wanted to flay out these sections here, you could do as well, and then just stitch those down as well. So it does look like a little toffee. So you can really play with that fabric in all sorts of interesting ways. I mean, another fun thing to do is actually if I undo that, you can actually splay it around like that, and that's how I did the top half of that beaded necklace. So then I'm just going to pop that there. So stitch that together, and then have the gem hanging down from there and bring some beading into the top. So you can really just play around with how it's laid out. Any detail you add...
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to continue with this project when I get home.
With that fuchsia is
It
stunning.
really does work well. So all I've done is I've done exactly the same thing as I've just showed you, and then I've just brought some of the thread up through, added some gold beads there to hide the stitching, and I'm going to bring it round to the other side and do the same thing over here. Probably about, I think it's about 10 of these gold beads. We could, now I'm using size 10 needles, just so you know, and they fit through all of those seed beads that we've got, even the very fine ones. So, really, really brilliant sizing. Here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pull it through on the other side, and you can add as many rows as you want. The most frustrating thing is just getting, not getting the threads all muddled up. Now this is actually really interesting. So I actually need a few less beads on this one. Like I said, I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to certain things. So would normally unthread that, pull the needle through. This is maybe slightly wasteful, but what I'm going to do, and I'm not sure if other designers do this, I'm just going to break it.
What are you doing?
Because...
What are you doing?
I'm actually breaking those beads.
Why?
Because I don't need as many on there.
What?
Okay. Yes, I'm recommending that you do that. If you are okay with that. I'm not suggesting, I might say you'd never harm.
I think that's disrespectful.
Sometimes when you've been working on something for hours, you just want to, but you're right, it should be a slightly more respectful job than that. And then just stitch that into position.
Can I just say, that was done with a lot of force and, dare I say, aggression.
There was no aggression. Oh yes, you're quite right, yes. Okay, so now I'm going to just talk about how we get this sweet little detail in there with the pearls.
That is adorable.
So to do that, what we've done...
Can I just show that? So, well, you can see it actually there. So that's the pearl with the little seed beads nestled around it.
Okay, so what I have there is a bit of thread on my needle, and I'm going to pick up, it's about 10 or 11 of these, the tiniest of the seed beads. So those, what size are those ones?
The tiny, tiny ones, size 15.
Size 15s. So that's the sort of the hardest bit, is picking up all the seed beads, because it's just time consuming, but that's where you kind of get lost in the... There you go. Now what I haven't done is I haven't actually tied a knot or a stopper on the end of this, so just be aware of that and hold it, because you don't want your beads to fly off on the other side. But there is a reason why I haven't put a stopper on there, and I'll show you what it is in a moment. So once you've got your seed beads on there, you add on your pearl, and then bring it down to the middle and you tie a knot. Okay. And make sure that that knot ends up, now again I've got a few extra pearls because the seed beads, because the pearls vary slightly, but I'm going to leave it like that, and I'll do the same on the other side. Make sure that the knot ends up at the hole of the pearl bead, because it's discreet there, but also it's more functional there as well. And then once I've done that, I'm going to bring the needle through the hole of the pearl, and that just shows you how generous these holes are.
Yeah.
You've got now 2 threads and the needle goes through there, and I'm going to add on the same amount of seed beads as I did on the other side. My needle's just come undone. Bring it round and tie your knot on there. And then what you have, I'll actually use this one that I've used earlier. I'm using a green one. And I've just tied that all together. There you go. Add it into that area there and just stitch it into position. Stitch it down in the same way that you would have done anything else. There's not really any rules. Bring it up through the other side. try and get it as close to the hole of the pearl as possible. Bring it through that hole of the whole bead, and then bring it back down through all of the fabric and knot it into position. I'm going to show you the back. The back is not quite so attractive. Take that and you can take your needle and thread it through as well. Bring it through the back, and I don't know if you can quite see that, but it's a bit of a mess, okay? So that's what the back of my butterfly would look like as well. All you need to do is put a bit of backing fabric, and you can use some of the fabric that we have in the next kit, or you can use felt, or you can use anything, or just double over this fabric and just tie a little knot in there, double stitch, and that's it, job done. And you just repeat it along.
That is the most stunning design.
Yeah, and in terms of the edges, what you did with those gold beads, you can do it with any of the other beads. I did several rows of the green beads, and then you can actually stitch along there and create this lovely finished effect.
Gorgeous. I can imagine that really being fitting in with a lot of Asian weddings. And,
yes.
And when I'm going to a friend's Asian wedding later on this year, I like that colour combination with the gold. Really
good idea.
Really beautiful and sumptuous.
Rich.
Gorgeous, rich and gorgeous, yeah. So, for those of you who love your Shiboris, oh my goodness!
More Shiboris!
But the most incredible value for money bundle. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do a bundle of 4. I don't think we've ever done a bundle this good a value for money before. And what's fabulous is the white over the summer. Oh my goodness, you'll be so grateful for this white.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, even within, I love using it with, what's it? Oh, we've not had it in for such a long time. What's it called? It's like a tube of netting, and then you can stretch it.
Yeah, it is net, isn't it?
No, it's almost like it's been made like a Viking knit.
Yes. Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Not had it for ages.
Mesh.
Bit of mesh. Can you imagine the mesh with that on a fascinator for a wedding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I am loving the white one. It's quite hard to get a really good, pure silk.
And it actually, you see the sheen even more with that, I think.
You do.
Well.
It's almost like the freshness of a freesia. And then look at it with this. Oh! Mermaid Lagoon blues and the greens, and then you bring the purple in.
Oh, I like that.
Look at those. Stunning. And then you've got this gorgeous, rich. This is actually referred to as a dark princess.
That is just stunning.
Isn't it?
I think that's my favourite.
They are, we're doing, for all 4 of these, for all 4 in a bundle, $24.95. They're hand-painted silks for $24.95. They're stunning, absolutely stunning. And of course, it's that beautiful folding art form as well. And those creases are there to stay. Those beautiful intentional folds. And they do just remind me of, they take me back to, there's a beautiful orangery in, okay, this is going to sound really glam, in Buxton, in Derbyshire. I know. Does anyone know what I'm talking about, where I'm talking about? And it used to be like a tropical paradise in there. It really did. I don't know if it is still there. It's almost next to the baths, but actually very much like, a bit like the rainforest within the
Kew Gardens.
In Kew Gardens and at the Eden Project and pardon?
Oh dear.
Kew Garden Centre.
Mark, you need to get out a bit more.
Mike, darling, you don't know what a thimble's used for. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes I just think he's lived such a sheltered life.
Kew Garden is...
Bless him. Kew Garden's quite a big, impressive, humongous gardens in London. We'll leave it there. Did you spend a lot of time there when you lived in Wimbledon?
Not a lot of time, but I have been there a few times.
It's an incredible place for inspiration.
They have a record of every single seed that they've ever discovered.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that's
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, I used to live literally almost, well, yeah, around the corner.
It's not a
from
garden
Kew
centre,
Gardens.
no.
It's not a garden centre, Mike. $24.95 for that stunning bundle. Well done, Denise. Loads of anonymous shoppers there, and Philippa and Chloe. Loads of you still needing to check out your baskets. A really beautiful, stunning array of hand-painted silks ready for the Shibori art form for $24.95. But right now, we're going to do a fantastic Sapphire. Okay, so this backing foundation, we're going to do both of these now. It's the black and the white, and you can use them for the backs of brooches or anytime you want to sew on, or you can sew onto it, but also the intention is, say you've done a design and it's a bit scrappy on the back, be it a wirework piece, whatever it may be.
A bit like the bracelet, the cuff I've just made.
Yeah, you can then just disguise it. You cut it out to the size and glue it on the back, and it backs your work. Or you can use it for your template to sew into. So you're going to get both of these, the black and the white. They're 8.5 by 11 inches each one. So big pieces, really easy to cut. You can use, when I cut this, I basically use fabric scissors.
Yeah, I use fabric scissors, and then I forgot to bring them with me this evening, and I use these little thread scissors, and it cuts beautifully with both of them.
Really easy, really easy to deal with. And Hayley made a really good point earlier. It's like, it's almost like it feels porous, that you can sew into it so easily. There's no, you know, I was making the comparison to texture of felt, but it's not, that's not quite right.
It is. There is a reason you've said that, because it feels like it and it looks like it.
Yeah, but it's that stiff. It's like a starched quality, and yet it's so incredibly easy to thread in and out of. And then, as well as that, we're going for the complete monochrome look here, bringing black and white agates to you. Now, here is a gemstone I have not seen since, oh my word, millions of years ago. Millions. Today I feel like I've been alive for billions of years. So we're going to take off every single penny we possibly can. We're actually going to do the equivalent of a clearance price on these. It's an amazing deal. Your agates are from Brazil. You have got 30 carats of the white, 40 carats of the black. They're both 4mm in their size, and they're 38cm strands. And for absolutely everything, it's £7.97. £7.97 to the penny, a bargain. Let's see the call screens, please, there, Phil. Thank you kindly. 0800 644 655. Check your baskets out. Multi-buy on that. If you use backing foundation, multi-buy it. If you use your gemstones, multi-buy it. Loads of you taking advantage. Text in. Let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you think of the deal. And also let us know the most random thing that you've seen in the town where you live. I don't know if anyone's texted about that. Maybe not. We shall see. TGGC11795. Hello, Caroline. Lots of anonymous shoppers. Kim and Julie, Jenny Marie, Karen, Josephine, collectors, and Susan. Check out your baskets. Well done. Helena, Philippa, Catherine, Irene, Kathleen, Angela, Kimmy, Alex, Esther, Kim, Caroline, Susan, another Angela. Do check out your baskets at £7.95. It's not surprising that so many people are multi-buying on that one, taking advantage. It's only one post and packaging price. It
would even be good, you know, if you're making a headwear and you want to embellish the headwear with lots of beads and what have you, but sometimes it's hard to get that to sit three-dimensionally up. So you could actually use that backing fabric as an element in the headpiece as well. So, yeah.
Or I can see a little, because you can even cut it in ways, I've tried it before, what did I end up doing? Almost like a swirl.
Yeah.
And then bend it over on itself, twist it, and then you can bead onto it, and then you can have some little feathers. And if you've just tuned in, I'm demonstrating here my idea of a fascinator.
It's not the Easter Bunny.
Did I really just do that on TV? $7.97. Apparently my bunny rabbit impression is very good. I was playing the junior game of life with our little boy the other night, and one of my challenges was to do a rabbit impression. And he said it was the best rabbit he'd ever seen. And he is 5, and therefore he knows. £7.97. 0800 644 655. How are you all this evening? You having a nice time? You having a nice time, Leah? Yeah. Yeah? You having a nice time, Hayley?
I am actually,
Are
yeah.
you getting excited for Easter? Are you a chocolate person?
I am actually, because I'm going to go to the Brecon Beacons and I'm going camping. So yeah, chocolate.
hope
I
the
think that goes
weather
without
is nice.
saying. There will be chocolate, yes.
Yeah. Favourite chocolate? Favourite egg?
Oh, I don't know about eggs because they're never quite the same, are they? As yes, scrambled eggs good, Phil. I think I'll go with that. But in terms of chocolate, I can't give brands away, can I? So there's just certain brands that are just.
Would you? So you're a chocolate bar person? Are you a pure chocolate, or are you like a type of filling?
I do like praline.
Do you?
Yeah, but I just milk chocolate just does it. That's all you really need. That's what the hit is, isn't it? You don't need all the other fussy stuff.
Well, funny you should say that because I've actually brought a little bar in with me. But it's dark chocolate because apparently it's very, very good for your serotonin levels. So I thought we could all have a little cube. Right, let's move on. And we go now. Hello, and just stop what you're doing for a moment because I'm going to bring something to you, which is really exciting because we've not seen these in such a long time. Such a long time. Hayley, I'm going to ask if I can possibly use camera.
Yes,
camera for a moment.
absolutely.
So,
let me shuffle that
we've
out the way.
got these in 3 different colourways. In the silver colour, in the yellow gold colour, in the rose gold colour. What, for the bundle? Which colour are we doing first?
I think this is amazing. When I saw this, I kind of went, ooh. 90 pieces, wow. Yeah, it looks like 90 pieces.
Hang on. Right, how many have we got? We're £3.47 for all of that.
Wow.
You can't see it.
Bit more here.
We're just adjusting the overhead camera for you. Oh my goodness, it's £3.47 for everything. So that's a metre of chain, a metre of the, you then get, sorry, a silver flower toggle clasp. These are all silver plated copper. Then you get 2 pairs of shepherd hooks. You're going to get another toggle bar clasp. You get 2 lots of the ribbon cord ends. You get an S hook there with the chain. You get 10 beaded flower spaces. You get 10 crimp bead covers, 10 open jump rings, a pair of the silver plated copper ear hooks, and then you get another flower in there. Then you get 20 of the crimp bead tubes, and you get a brushed groove lock, and then you get in the flower caps, head pins. You get flower caps, and then you're getting head pins, and then you've got other head pins, and then you've got feather head pins. 90 items for £3.47. Could I see the call screen, please?
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And the little flower details are just so sweet. The flower head pins
I love them.
are too cute. The little flower spaces and the flower toggles. We're talking spring.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Spring has definitely sprung.
This is gorgeous.
You will not get a better deal on this. This is just, it's almost ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you're a jewellery maker, you need this. You need this in your life.
Just for the chain alone, chain is expensive, right?
Yeah.
So if you went into a high street bead shop, I reckon that chain would cost that, if not more.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? It's £3. I'm so out of contact with the cost on the high street.
Yeah.
£3.47 for 90 findings. I need my call screens to go more bonkers than that. It's making me just think, are we not live? What?
I'm not surprised. They're flying.
Yeah, they're not going quick enough for me. This is if you are a jewellery maker and if you're not getting it, I want you to text in why you're not buying it. I'm serious. I'm genuinely serious.
Yeah.
I don't get it why you won't be buying this in the droves. I'd be getting at least 10 of those.
Yeah, that
Because
is
then
your
you're sorted
stash.
for ages.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And toggle clasps don't come around often enough, in my opinion.
No.
They're the best kind
and
of
they're
clasp.
big. Let me take that one actually.
Yeah.
This is a lovely chunky look.
Oh, so there's 2 different, so there's a toggle and then that's the slip one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, yeah.
So there's
Love
that
it.
one. And then, but what I've actually done with these in the past is just seal that up. Okay, over half the stock's gone. £3.47. Let's go to the rose gold plate.
Okay, let me swap that
It's,
up.
no, it's not exactly the same at all. I'm lying. Get 118 pieces in this one. Thanks, all. 118,
Ooh,
different shapes,
wow,
different
look at
sizes.
these. This is
Gorgeous,
definitely
gorgeous, gorgeous.
warm and
This is your one, isn't it?
definitely.
The rose gold plated copper. So you've got your toggle clasps here. Look at these incredible earring findings.
Those are gorgeous.
They're stunning. Another toggle in there. You've got your ribbon cord ends in there. 3 lots of those. You've got shepherd hooks. You've got these amazing rondelles. You've got crimp beads. You've got crimp bead covers. You've got jump rings. You've got flower headpins. You've got featherweights. You've got your ball headpins, and you've got your chain there as well, giving you 118 pieces.
Oh, these head pins are so cute.
They are really cute. And for the price that we're going to do the whole
They're
collection for, I think you'd be hard pushed to find. Yeah, we're not staying there. Of course we're
head
not.
pin.
Of course
I
not.
would just use that actually as a stud earring.
Do you know what? I was thinking that when you showed the silver ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the gold pack that we've got coming up. We've got little stars. $6.95 for 118 findings, and that is rose gold that will touch your skin. the part that's going through your piercing will be rose gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's phenomenal value for money. And if you're like me and you can't wear, so my piercings, I struggle if I'm not wearing a minimum of a silver, copper. In that, do you know you can just paint with clear nail varnish, and then you don't get the irritant of the metal.
Okay.
So
That's
if you're
good to
something
know.
like this and people go, oh, I can't wear anything other than precious metal, then yeah, you just paint it with clear nail varnish. Brilliant price for findings pack. Wow, I know, Sue, isn't it? It's epic.
Yeah,
Epic,
it really
epic.
is.
Bulk buy. 0800 644 655. What was that, sorry? Do you know what? Yeah. 40 grams of your copper. These are going to sell out. They're going to sell out. This is stock that we've not seen for such a long time. We can take a massive hit on it. It's great. Okay, over half the stock has now gone. And we've got a yellow gold plate coming up in just a moment. I adore these loaves. Look at these ones. I'm obsessed with stars.
Oh, man.
Cute.
Those are definitely little stud earrings.
Yeah, I have a little piercing at the top here.
Perfect
When I'm feeling I want to be really cool, I remind myself I've got the piercing and I pop one in, and then I try to go and sleep on it and I go, oh, yeah, makes me feel like I'm still youthful. In my 24 years that I've been on the planet. I got ID'd for alcohol the other day.
So did I. Was that in a very sort of well-known supermarket? That, you know, the woman on the counter said to me, I'm really sorry, but they actually have been fining the supermarkets a lot more. So that's why they're getting strict about it.
They have to check.
So it's not just a compliment to us, unfortunately.
If you look younger than 25, I was like, seriously, you think I'm 18? You're questioning whether I'm 18? And I had my children with me, and they went, no, 25. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I will take that. If you're questioning whether I'm 25,
Definitely.
I will take that. And part of me still expects them to ask for ID.
Yes, I know. Disappointed
Even though
when
I've
they
got my husband
don't.
with me and my kids, and you know. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can. I still feel naughty buying alcohol. I just feel like I'm not old enough to. Honestly.
How much are you buying?
Well, I have been able to buy it legally for 20 years, but hey, oh my word, I've been able to buy alcohol legally for nearly 20 years.
Oh.
Oh, we're going to match the price of the rose gold. There's 115 pieces, slightly different sizes and designs. In this one, at $6.95, you have a metre of gold-plated chain. And then you've got the ball head pins, you've got the featherweight head pins, you've got your open jump rings, you've got gorgeous chunky gold spacers. I'm loving those. Crimp bead covers, crimp beads, stunning topple clasp, stunning.
Divine.
Fabulous earring findings. So actually, I've seen these used and wire wrapped into pendants with different weaves. Gorgeous. You've got your shepherd hooks there, other toggle clasps as well. Your ribbon cord ends, but the wow factor for me, I adore these.
Can I just say the gram weight of the metal though? I mean, that chain is substantial.
Yeah.
And the toggle clasps are substantial as well.
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot of metal in that.
You see, I wouldn't use that as a toggle clasp. I would take the top part off. I'll probably buy this twice over. You save that for cufflinks and turn that into a pendant frame.
Definitely pendant or earrings if you're going to get
Yeah. Loads of you taking advantage of this. Remember, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Grab as many as you can. Phil, well done for putting these in tonight's show.
Yeah, very good call.
Good for you.
We need findings as well, don't we?
Yeah, always. You can't. Jewellery's not jewellery without a finding.
Nope.
Is it? It would just be.
And sometimes you just don't feel like making it.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Why would you bother if you can already get it at that price? Sorry, Hayley, I know that you have a career making jewellery.
No, I completely agree, actually. I can't
Why would you bother?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would jewellery be called if it didn't have findings? It would be... Maybe you could message in. What would jewellery be called? Okay, we have a message. A very welcome return of these finding packs. Really hope they're here to stay. They're not. I'm really sorry. I don't think they are. So we will request, but take it. They're here. Get them. They've sort of almost been a little bit forgotten about, and Phil has got them out of the system and resurrected their return. So please do take advantage and get them now.
Yeah.
Do I want to do the 3 Swarovskis? Yes. I'd actually like to put these with that rose gold plated finding.
Oh. Sparkalicious.
Oh, lovely. These are scrumptious. I love the combination of those colours with the rose gold. That is just... Now let me show you the back of these as well. So these are all the Swarovski branded crystals, okay? But look at the back. So you can make them into interchangeable pieces. So maybe daytime and then nighttime, glam, 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 glam. That is beautiful, isn't it?
It's you get mesmerised by it, don't you? Yeah.
And what's stunning about these is because the back of them is already, it's coated, it doesn't rely on light accessing the back of the gemstone to look like that. So you could set it into a polymer clay, you could set it into a metal clay, you could absolutely encase it, and you're not going to compromise the look of the crystal because it's not relying on the light accessing through the back to look that good. Whereas with a genuine gemstone, if you were to then blacken out the background of it, it would really affect
Dulls
its look.
it out, yeah.
So I think you're more limited with a genuine gemstone like this than you are with a crystal.
Yeah, it's been very cleverly created, these stones, haven't they? They know what they're doing.
Well, they know, and nobody else does.
Yeah,
because
patented.
every single process, no one knows what department it's come from. No one, not even the people who work, only the owners of Swarovski, whose daughter got married, I think it was last year, and my goodness, her wedding dress was worth millions.
Did it shimmer for some?
It was absolutely encrusted with Swarovski crystals. I can't imagine why she just went home and scooped them off the raw. But £9.95. It is an incredible brand that even the people who work for the brand, other than the owners, no one knows the process these go through. Oh, Mike, I don't... Mike. Mike has just compared the secrecy of the Swarovski brand to that of a very secretive recipe of a particular burger sauce of which he's a fan of. 18 by 13 millimeters. So for each of these, you have the crystal rose, the light silk, and the silver shade. Stunning. I'll show you the others. Okay, let's move on. Well done to everybody who got those gorgeous. Well done, Helen. Make sure you check out your basket there, my lovely. Right. What's that, sorry? Oh, where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're here. They're here. We have just a few of these amazing metal shears remaining in stock. So, do we have the sheet metal handy, my lovely?
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, could we have another little demo?
Absolutely.
Demonstration. These are brand new today. We have price compared, and we have not found these at a lower price anywhere in the UK. And the places that we did find them abroad, they would cost around £12.99 to get them delivered. Yeah. Oh, here we go. She's away. She's off. She's cutting. I haven't got my safety goggles on.
Yeah, it cuts really beautifully. There you go. Really easily.
And it's recommended up to a 0.6. We've actually got a 0.8 in the studio.
We do.
£6.95. They are fab.
Yeah.
They give you just such, for me, it's the fact that you don't get any snag bits.
No, that was a really good point that you've discovered there, because then that actually, if you run your finger on there, sometimes with other cutters you get that bird edge.
Yeah.
With these you don't get that at all. So, really brilliant.
And Hayley's made the point that they're great for intricate work and being able to just deal with smaller pieces as well.
Yeah.
Because usually the shears, they have a longer blade, but these are great if you're wanting to do your dinkier pieces. Gorgeous. So it's £6.95. Well done to those of you who are still checking your baskets out. Still got lots of you with these in your baskets. They're going to be a sellout during the live show tonight. So if you do have these in your basket, Cheryl, Susan, Pat, Janita, Gay, Darren, Karen, Sue, Wendy and Cheryl, check your baskets out, because you may well not be able to if you come to check them out a bit later on. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Now, we are going to be going to a break shortly, but when we come back from our break, we are going to be bringing this item to you.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, I've just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
They are genuine natural Songea sapphire, the rarest and the hardest to get hold of in the world.
And from what I've seen, the most vibrant in colour.
Oh my word, they are just beautiful. They are so vibrant in colour that I do believe that you only need one in a design and it's going to pop.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So the
about
value
that.
for money, the amount that you're going to be able to create from that one strand will be quite extraordinary and give you those gorgeous little pops of colour, even if you just have one hanging from a little shepherd hook and that's it.
Yeah.
Just tick, ding, ding, ding. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So they're going to be coming up for you around about 8 o'clock. What are we able to squeeze in between now and the break then, Phil? Oh, should we do those boxes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Leah's going to help me because I can't stretch that far. Okay, Songea Sapphire is available on pre-order. Yeah, okay. Now, these are fab. If you sell your jewellery, if you're going to give jewellery away as gifts, You need these, but also sometimes if you're storing your jewellery for yourself, because I am an absolute monster when it comes to storing my own jewellery, I'm useless.
I have to confess, I am too.
I have a drawer and I have boxes. Actually, I have a box purposefully of loads of stuff that I will never wear ever again, just to keep Freddie occupied so I can dry my hair in the morning. He likes putting it all on.
That's a good idea.
Mummy, I look pretty. Yes, Freddie, you look pretty. I look pretty, Mummy, yeah? It's cute. Look at these though, they're really, they're gorgeous quality.
Yeah.
And I like the fact as well, if you get a little stamp made up, or if you do calligraphy or anything, you can then brand these to suit you. But even those are just a beautiful little organza ribbon.
Yeah.
The presentation makes such a difference to a gift, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's the difference between handmade and homemade. Yeah, your presentation. So you're going to get 6 of these. They measure 223 by 50 by 22 millimetres. So basically you're looking at 22.5 centimetres by 5 centimetres by just over 2 centimetres in their depth there.
It is traditionally a bracelet box, but you could put a pendant in that as well.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. You could also put a beautiful bookmark in there, couldn't you? And we talk about bookmarks, especially if you use like your 2mm wire and then hammer it and make a gorgeous hook shape all the way down, or maybe if you get polymer and you embellish beautiful pens and things. These are gorgeous. $7.95 for 6. Do you know how much just one of those would cost? I would say if you were to go out and you were to buy just a box, just like that, with the jewellery insert as well, you're probably looking, I mean, correct me if you think I'm wrong, I'd say about $4.99.
Yeah, well, slightly under, but certainly not for the deal that we're getting it for.
Yeah, $7.95 for 6.
Yeah.
How much would you have said?
I would have said about £3.50.
Yeah? For one?
Still very good.
Yeah, so for 6, I can only price compared to one place that I know I can get them, and they are $4.99.
What's also good about these is if you're doing market stalls, maybe you've got your own boxes already or what have you, but just using those to stack them up and create them as part of your stand, creating height in your stand, and actually you can have your pieces laid on top of them as well, so they can be visual merchandising items as well as
definitely
part of giving them away.
$7.95 ZCJP01. Now we're going to go to a break, but when we come back it will all be about the Songea Sapphire. And here it is, very limited stock, so we're going to go to a break and come back to that. We'll also be coming back with so many more incredible deals. We've got another kit to come later on in the show as well. And keep your texts coming. If you do have any questions for Hayley, if you're currently watching at 5 to 8 on a Tuesday evening, we're live. Get your text messages coming in. We'll see you on the other side of this.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting. But being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Tune in this Thursday to Jewellery Maker at 11 AM for your deal of the day, with a wonderful opportunity to purchase this absolutely stunning daffodil bracelet designed by yours truly, wonderful Kleshner. And exciting news is that with every purchase that you make, £1 will be donated to a women's charity. Kleshner, it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'm really thrilled to have had the privilege of creating this beautiful, vibrant daffodil for for all of you to wear or give to your mum or give to anybody to raise money for charity. It's British pewter, it's hand enamelled and it's studded with Swarovski.
So don't miss the chance, 11 a.m. on Thursday.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Songhai Sapphire is one of the most extraordinarily rare sapphires. It is considered now the rarest sapphire on the planet. We currently aren't able to get any more. And when I was talking to Scott, our sales manager, before I came on air, he was completely at the understanding we're not going to be able to get any more Songhai Sapphire. That's it. The mine has stopped working. It's no longer functioning as a mine. We did a bit of research, and myself and Phil thought perhaps there might be a slight chance that there is a part of the mine still operating on a very, very tiny level, and the Songhai Sapphire that's coming out therefore will be of an incredibly elite price. The Songhai Sapphire that you're going to start seeing circulating in the industry will have been bought a long time ago, and with that then those parcels are being sold on and sold on and sold on and sold on, and obviously each person, every time they're being bought, they're going to have to make a profit margin. The price is expected and forecasted to be going through the roof because it is so hard to get hold of. But not only that, look how gorgeous this is. This is an opportunity that we're not allowed to buy it as staff. That's all we've got left of this strand. 4. That's it. Can I see the call screens, please, Phil? Thank you, doll. 5th, 45th and 17th wedding anniversary gemstone. Literally, I've got 4 left. That is it. And we're going under £100 for it tonight. Do you know what? This says a lot, I think, about us as a company, because we could have taken real advantage and kept that at a really high price tag and they would have gone, because there's such a want and a need and a demand for it. But we're not. Sorry, we're honouring our Jewellery Maker ability prices at $69.95. We really could have put a really incredibly high price tag on that, but we haven't. Passing the savings constantly on to you. The final 2, about to go down to the final 1, I think, with what's just happened there. Oh no, there's still 2. $69.95 for this extraordinarily rare sapphire. 1 left. 1. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, loads of people with these in baskets. Final chance. Literally the final chance. This is it. This is it. It is going to go because we've got so many people wanting it. I'm waiting to see who that's going to go to. Tell you what, oh, hello, do you know what? It's just gone because somebody's just up their order to 2.
Yeah. Oh.
The
colours are phenomenal.
That will be one of the best strands you have ever bought in your life, ever. Say that again, sorry. Do you know what? There were only ever 40 of that strand available in the world.
There's a peach on there that's just scrumptious. Yeah.
Isn't it? Those two. I don't know. Do you know, sometimes you look at gemstones, you get transported. I was just in Monaco. On my yacht.
On your yacht.
I was on my yacht with my oversized sunglasses, handbag and big fabulous hat. With my size 0 bottom. That's where I was. In my dreams. And I'm 24. All right. And I was totally there. I totally convinced myself. Yeah. Anyway,
One day,
right.
Lucy.
No, it won't happen. I don't have the hips for it. Right, what was that, sorry, Phil? Yes, which one? Oh, now then, rubies, emeralds and sapphires. Shall we just do it?
Oh, very nice.
Beautiful. Do you know what I love about these is the colours are so definitive. And the affordability, because you get genuine natural rubies, sapphires and natural emeralds.
In fact, talk about colour ranges on there.
I know. I'd just restrand that.
The yellows.
It's $9.95. It's $9.95. So for all of you out there wanting your high-end gemstones and you don't have the...
That is... What the...
Yeah. This is Jewellery Maker, folks, and these deals aren't normal. I mean, look at the golden tones that you got there for those golden sapphires. Look at those deep, rich rubies, and they're all natural. So those rubies within there are natural rubies. Those beautiful blue, rare sapphires, they are natural. They're natural. If you were to see that restranded as a bracelet with just a simple clasp on in a high street jeweller's, how much would it be?
Oh, I would say certainly 3 figures, but I would probably go in the range of about £250.
£250?
Yeah.
And we're doing it for $9.95.
Yeah.
Do you know what? The markup on the high street is extraordinary. I was saying on the show the other day, sorry if I'm boring you if you watched the show, I went to Spring Fair.
Yes.
Have you ever been?
I have been, but I didn't go this year.
Oh, whoa. It's changed my life. Because I'm a shopaholic.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't ever want to buy anything full in a shop ever again. Because now you appreciate the markup from trade.
Yeah.
And really, that's what you're getting here. You're getting trade prices. I've said this before. The reason you get such incredible low prices at trade is because you can buy in bulk. On the most part. And you're going directly to source. Well, here as an audience, as a collective, you're buying in bulk. And you can come directly to the source. We are your suppliers and we are able to do these incredible, even below trade costs in some instances, all like this. Because you don't have to, as an individual, buy 30 of these in one go. We're in an incredibly fortunate position, whereas a high street shop or a small jewellery supplying chain may get the footfall that we get within a minute, within a day.
Yeah.
Which shop was that, Phil? Are you serious? Phil used to work in a shop that only ever had 3 people in a day. Oh, Phil! Did you smell? You had 10 people in one day. It was amazing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Well, the
Phil.
high street's not doing very well at the moment. So.
No, and it's really upsetting.
Yeah.
It's really upsetting.
But there might be a reason for that. And
say that again, sorry. Oh, wow. Phil was just saying he knows somebody who works in a very known high street shop, and on Saturday they took £29 because of the snow, and there were 6 members of staff.
yeah, it's devastating. Yeah.
Do you know the problem in my high street? Shall I just have a rant?
Have a rant.
I need to have a rant. Because a friend of mine wants to open a shop in the high street. Brilliant. Because I think independent shops, I miss independent shops.
with
And
you.
our high street is turning into every other high street in the UK. And the reason that she wouldn't be able to open a shop is the business rates are so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do...
Yeah.
Mike wants to open a toy shop. Then you can play with all the Lego. Brilliant. Oh!
Yeah, they are lovely and substantial, aren't they? Yeah.
Evening glamour without having to do anything. Oh, do you know what I quite like?
Oh, this looks good.
That's coming from Hayley Kruger. Thank you.
I like that.
One of the Swarovski cushions that are coming up later.
Dare I say it, but quite sexy.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Glam, 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 glam. For the strand of spinel, for natural tie, beautiful black spinel, an incredible carat weight, a 26 centimetre strand, £6.95. The time it takes to cut every single one of these individually by hand, done by the most incredible lapidarists in Jaipur in India, and I tell you that because this is the telltale sign. This is when we know we've got it from our suppliers from the Pink City in Jaipur in India, where some of the lapidarists working for the biggest jewellery houses in the world are based. Yep, some of our gemstones are cut in exactly the same way as some of the biggest, most expensive jewellery houses.
Incredible.
By the same people.
Yep, we're very lucky.
Sometimes the same gemstones.
Yes.
Seriously. It's like, so we have a friend who is, well, was, she's changed department now, the head of the meat buying department for a very well-known brand of supermarket that is also known for being incredibly low in price. And they are also supplying meat to one of the most expensive supermarkets on the high street. Same place, different branding. I know. I know. 0800 644 655. I know. And the reason I'm stressing that, folks, is the gemstones that you get, if you love them and you think they're a fabulous quality and you can't see a difference between these and the big designers, go for it. Just go for it. Because I always say, when it comes to like 925 sterling silver, 925 sterling silver is 925 sterling silver is 925 sterling silver.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So be it that you buy a head pin at a certain price, it's 925 sterling silver. It's the same gram weight something, but you buy it with a designer backing behind it. Not that you wouldn't with a head pin, but a pair of stud earrings.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
A 925 sterling silver, it's the same quality. 925 sterling silver is indicative of the quality. Obviously, they could have been made slightly differently, but the quality of the material...
It can't be labelled that unless it adheres to a certain gram weight mixture of elements, and that, like you said, it's the same else everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm getting right on my high horse this evening, aren't I? Do you need a moan? Should we have a moan?
Yeah, have a moan.
Oh,
let it off your chest.
Let's be grumpy people. Should we be grumpy? Let's be grumpy. I didn't have that square. Do you know why I'm a bit grumpy?
Why?
I didn't have that square of dark chocolate brought in dinner.
Oh.
I'll have it in the break. Oh, let's do that rainbow fluorite, Phil. These are so incredibly clear. That spinel strand doesn't want to stay on there. It wants to come home with me. That's fine. Have a look at these.
Oh, look at
320
those.
carats.
I like those.
I love these. What would you do with these, Hayley Kruger?
I
Obviously,
actually
I feel the need to say your whole name because you are such a fabulous famous designer.
I actually quite like them as they are because I love the kind of the spacing of the colours.
Yeah.
So whoever's put that together has done a fabulous job. But maybe with a really kind of statement pendant coming off it, something in maybe a yellow gold. So it's quite a wow piece. Yeah.
I love how cold they feel.
Yeah, cooling.
Really cooling.
I love look at that one there. It's kind of got a purple bottom, and then it's and then a greenish. Looks like a bowl of some ink or something.
Stunning and naturally occurring. These are all completely natural. The same gemstone, providing you with this huge array of colours. So they work amazing with Moldavite.
Yes. Yeah.
So with the 38cm strand and their 10mm rounds, we're looking at approximately 38 on the strand.
Hey.
I know, Phil. Are you impressed with that? And working out at approximately 32p per bead. Now, again, I always imagine, I take myself back, funnily enough, to Buxton again, second time I've mentioned it this evening. But it's the place, I think I just feel a real affinity there. It's where I started my jewellery making journey, because it's the first bead shop I ever went into.
Oh, really?
I was about 9.
Oh.
And I remember the smell of it. I remember everything about it. But I remember walking in and literally, with my pocket money, and feeling like, right, this is true utter treasure.
It's an emporium.
Yeah, and I then, by the age of about 12, I was really taking it seriously and full-on jewellery making with a vengeance. But I remember walking, and you would buy per bead.
Yes, yeah.
I don't even know if places even exist like that anymore.
Some places do, yeah.
I'd love to go back to bead shopping
so
like that.
glass beads and really handmade beads.
And all the beautiful ceramics and things.
Yeah.
Walking in, and in the middle of the shop would be all the wooden boxes and trays, and stretching over and reaching
Yes.
over and choosing your beads and popping it in the basket. Oh, love it. $11.95. Stunning. Okay, which one, sorry, Phil? It's referred to as a what? I've never heard that terminology before.
Haven't you?
No. Am I being ridiculous?
It's the Day of the Dead.
It's the opening of James Bond. Yeah, the parade, the Day of the Dead
Yes,
parade,
it
and the
is,
opening
yeah.
of James Bond. You see, I do know something. I am cool. Yes. I love that. 20 by 14mm. That's fab, isn't it? So designer.
It's got a little funny, cheeky grin, that one, doesn't it? It's like a happy face.
It's got real character.
Yeah.
Real character. I love the back of it. It's this solid 925 sterling silver. Okay, I seriously need to increase my knowledge of skulls and the Day of the Dead thing. That's the only time. That's the only thing I'm aware of, really, is the parade at the start of a James Bond film. Do you know that scene was all filmed in one shot? The whole of that parade. Yeah. $9.95. BHRF 59. $9.95 on that is so on trend. Hayley, what would you do with that?
With skulls, I love the cluster look. So I'd probably have it on a cord, like a leather thong cord, and then have that on there, maybe another little skull, and then some beads, some single round coloured beads, but all different layers, so that you can kind of play with it. And
Yeah, like it. Almost verging on a not steampunk, but sort of steampunk collection.
kind of rock chic.
Rock, yeah. I need to embrace my inner rock. Yeah. Fraggle rock. Mike, that's the wittiest thing I've ever heard you say.
Tonight,
Yes, it really is. No, that's ever. Yeah. Yeah, it's tragic, but it's true. That's our gorgeous director, Mike. $9.95. Oh, don't tell me that. Apparently I've just told you a lie. It's... Oh. I thought that was the big wow factor of the scene of James Bond, that it had all been filmed in one go, but apparently it's been edited to look like it was. Well, that's ridiculous and disappointing.
But isn't that filmmaking? That's what they do.
I know, but I still thought... All right.
Sorry.
Hayley and Mike, aren't they cool tonight? Put me in my place. This is... Oh, shut up, Mike. I love that. I love it. I quite like the idea of putting something in eyes.
Yes, definitely.
Maybe a dinky little black spinel.
Oh. Yeah, spinel
tiny,
goes
tiny-
perfectly with
Or
skulls.
tiny rubies.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Right, let's move on. I can choose. Oh no, I don't like it when I let's do the citrine. Because I just want to feel sunshiny. And it's, do you know what? It'd look amazing as well. The reason I question is it looks like it could be amber.
Let's have a look. Oh, I know. I can
And
see
the
what you
feel?
mean. Yeah. Yeah. But then there's something else there, isn't there? There's
Yeah, there's a weight there that you
Yeah.
don't get with the amber.
Oh, I love. Oh, oh.
Aren't they
ooh.
gorgeous? The gemstone
There
of
you go.
sunshine
The
and the
inclusions in
gemstone
that.
of happiness.
Yes. One of
That's
my
why we need
favourites,
it.
I think.
Oh, I adore it. With black spinel. No, I actually love the idea of using these perhaps with some kumihimo. And then you have these all twisted
Radiating
down.
out.
So this is Brazilian citrine. Now the thing about Brazilian quartz is that it forms in almost like cocoons. Have you heard me talking about this? Have I bored you
No.
with this before? I've not bored you with my quartz story. I swear, I've bored you with my quartz story, haven't I, Leah? Yeah, I haven't bored you with
switched
my
off at
quartz
that
story.
point.
Have I bored you, Phil and Mike?
Go on, hit us with it. There's
I'm
going to
give
be
you my
new
quartz
viewers
story.
out there.
It's because I love it. And for those of you regular viewers, don't worry, it'll be really quick. So, when it comes to the quartz family,
Yeah.
particularly with amethyst, but also with citrine, there are different locations in the world where it's discovered. But with Brazil, what happens, and a lot of quartz basically likes to get into places it's not supposed to be. It's a little bit naughty. It gets in and then it nestles in and then it starts to grow.
Oh.
So, for example, in Zambia, with amethyst and with the quartz found there, it nestles itself into crevices where tectonic plate movements happened, okay? But in Brazil, it finds its place inside places it shouldn't be, like geodes.
Oh, wow.
Now, these geodes are essentially solidified and fossilised lava bubbles. So volcanic eruptions have taken place. The lava has gone and it's settled quickly and formed like a very, like an Easter egg. Yeah, like an egg shape. And within there, mineral properties have been captured and the quartz starts to form. Which means in Zambia and in other locations, if it's forming in the crevices of the Earth's crust, it is allowed to be moved, so you get a few more inclusions,
Okay.
but it has more direct contact with heat, so you get a deeper colour.
Oh.
But with Brazil, you don't get as much of intensity of colour because of the lack of heat to it. But because they're in cocoons, you don't get as many inclusions.
Okay.
So it's like protected.
Yeah.
So you get clarity
It is
with Brazil.
cocooned.
It's essentially cocooned. My husband calls them little wombs. Bit weird. Okay, I really wish I hadn't said that out loud now because he is a qualified gemologist. He's allowed to have opinions like that. A little bit weird, but that's how he explained this to me. Comparing a womb to a lava bubble. We should probably have a conversation about that. But yeah, little cocoons. So the clarity that you get from Brazilian quartz is because it's protected, but consequently you don't get as much of the colour intensity. And then when it comes to the other locations, if it's not in cocoons and it's in deeper crevices, it's had more connection with heat, so it's naturally enhanced the colour with the mineral properties.
Okay.
But it's been more vulnerable to inclusions because of the movement.
I like that story.
I like that story too. So there we go. Should
That
we go
wasn't
better than half
boring.
price on this strand?
Yeah.
You smell like coffee. Right. Unfortunately, we've hardly got any remaining. And it's at $19.95. The clarity on these, for the size of these citrines, can you imagine just one of those on a gold chain? How much that would be? Okay, only 31 of this strand was ever made. To get citrine of this quality, this clarity, this intensity of colour is rare. Oh, 0800 644 655. Dan, are you eating beef crisps? They smell putrid, dude.
But they taste good.
That's the thing about beef crisps. They do smell rancid, but they actually taste quite good. There you go. Dan's eating beef crisps. 178 carats on that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wow. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, approximately 40 on the strand. These are going to Arizona. Hello, Colleen, my lovely. Andrea in Washington. I've got Hertz in Tyne and Wear, Emma in Cambridgeshire, Val in Dorset, Helen in Oxfordshire, Anne in Hampshire, Manchester in Cumbria. Lots of anonymous shoppers there in Greater London and Greater Manchester. 1995 for the final few. Who's going to confirm? Oh, can I do the other strand of citrine? Oh, well, oh. I like the two together.
Yeah, because you really get the colour reflecting into all of it, don't you?
Yeah, these are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Quite like the idea with popping these pearls, actually dinky pearls.
Yes.
Are you having a laugh? Right, we have absolutely no idea why this is in the system at the price it's in. Go for it, take advantage. This is ridiculous. We have no idea why they're $4.95.
No.
Therefore, we have no idea why that's come into the system at that price, but we're going with it. No idea, no idea. Could I see the call screens, please, Phil? 120 carats. And again, look, you've got that Brazilian citrine. Look what you get with the clarity. Go for it. $4.95. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Wow. Damn, your crisps seriously smell. Hello, Celeste, Kerry, Anne-Marie, Nicola, Jackie, Sue, Sue-J, Anne, Mandy, Sue, Jane. $4.95 after everything we've just been talking about. That is bonkers. We have no idea why that's in the system. I think it's probably at least a 1 missing off the front of that.
Definitely.
Well, we're not going to question it. We're just going to go with it. It's there, take it. It's there, take it. How many got left? Okay, go for it. Got good stock quantity on that. Bulk buy on it. Bulk buy. 0800 644 655. Do you have a favourite gemstone of all time? If you went to a desert island and you're only allowed to take one gemstone with you, what would it be?
I'd say tourmaline.
Really?
Yeah. There's so many. It's kind of an unfair. I actually love citrine. Citrine, tourmaline, tanzanite. Those are my top three.
Here we go. Thank you. Got the Sapphire, $69.99. Tried for 2.
Oh.
I just want to tell everyone it's worth ringing up as someone didn't check out.
Oh,
so lucky.
good.
So you did.
Nice work.
I think you were the person who got the 2, weren't you, Jane?
Well done.
Well done, hon. And it is always, thank you for texting, and I really appreciate that. Because it is always worth giving us a call. Sometimes people's payments don't get through, some people change their mind, they bulk buy and then reduce the amount they want. So go for it. And if you've seen anything on the show tonight and you didn't get it and you think, oh, I wish I'd got that now, then give us a call right now. We may well have it in stock again. Okay, let's go to... Oh, yes! Yeah, I like these a lot. I like these a lot. This is a gorgeous strand. And what would Hayley Kruger do with these?
Oh, I think I'd stack maybe 5 together on a cord and have them as a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe layer them up. So maybe have 5 and then 6 and then 7. layered together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Apparently it's going to be another cracking price. Are you having a laugh?
Very good.
This is completely natural Indian eyeliner. We've got the deals coming to you left, right and centre this evening. Genuine gemstone, $4.95. I mean, can you even get good quality plastic beads in some places for $4.95? No.
Exactly. And you were talking about buying beads in singles. This is a nice, generous strand, isn't it? So it's amazing.
Get it, get it, get it. That is a cracking coffee. Thanks, Dan. Even if you are eating dodgy crisps. Hello, Louisa, Jane, Jan, Rosalind, Kimberly, another Jane. Oh, loads of you there. YWRU39. That'll be my coffee spat in the next time, won't it? I've done myself an injustice there.
He doesn't seem like the type.
Oh, I don't know. My husband works with his other half. I know stories. 0800 644 655. Myself and Dan and his girlfriend and my husband and our children, we're all going to a Lego event.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to a Lego event, Mike. Would you like to come?
Oh, he's
In
excited.
Birmingham. Is that right, Dan? Dan, where's the Lego thing? Is it Birmingham? Birmingham, yeah. There we go. We're all going on it. Does anyone else want to come? We can go. We'll go together. Pardon? Leah's all right with that. She's going to give. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to stay with Leah. Yeah, I'll stay with Leah.
Yeah, I'll skip as well.
We'll go and have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go and have an espresso martini. Oh no, I've got the most amazing espresso martini recipe. Instead of vanilla vodka, it's chocolate rum.
Ooh.
Oh,
That sounds good.
I was talking about it on air the other day. I literally, I can't drink alcohol. I'm rubbish at it, but flippity flipness, it rocked my world. I'm there now. So I'm having a coffee. I'm pretending. Oh. $4.95. Hello, Carolyn and Jane. Loads of anonymous shoppers joining us this evening. I hope you're having. Are you enjoying the show? You having a nice time? You having a nice time?
I am actually, yeah.
It's lovely how surprised you sounded, wasn't it? I am actually. I was expecting to have a nice time working with you. Actually, it's all right.
Well, it's supposed to be work, isn't it? But
oh, this isn't work.
It's not really.
It's having a
is
natter
it?
and playing with jewellery.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, where to next then, Philippe? Where have they gone? Oh, they're just over there.
There we go.
The pliers. Thanks, Tom. This is our big wow factor must-have purchase of today. They are brand spanking new. They are so springy. Got a fantastic ergonomic action.
Yeah, they do.
Which, when you're working with, you know, if you have any problems with dexterity issues in your hand, then what you're using tool-wise is really, really important. And especially as you've got that sort of cushioned rubber handle there as well. Now, if you have any arthritic problems, you want to stay really far away from any metal handles on there. They're fab. They're really fab. $6.95, and they cut impeccably. I'm going to hand these over to Hayley once again. So they're recommended up to a 0.6, but we're actually using one of a 0.8, so we're going hardcore on these.
We are going hardcore.
And it just slices through.
It really does. What's interesting is that, I don't know if the name is slightly deceiving in that it says serrated. So that might sometimes suggest that it has a bit of an irregular edge.
I was expecting an irregular
like
edge.
A zigzag edge or something. But actually, what it is, there's a very, very slight serration on the metal of the blade.
Like you would not want to cut your finger with them.
No. And that's actually because of the scissor action, it actually straightens it out as it's cutting. So it's not giving you a zigzag edge, it's giving you a beautiful, clean, sheer edge.
It's like it just lines it.
It's incredible, actually. It's like Phil said, it's like a shear cutter for sheet metal.
Perfect.
So very nice.
Absolutely perfect. $6.95 on those. How many have we got left? There's 25 left. That is it.
I'm amazed at what a clean edge you get, actually, because even when you're sawing, you still have to file it down. And this is giving you a really, you just need to hammer it a little bit with your nylon or hide hammer, just because it kind of becomes a little bit wiggly. But that edge is just, look, I'm running my finger on there and there is nothing on there that's going to hurt me. It's fantastic.
That's fab.
Yeah.
$6.95. For those of you who've got these in your baskets, check your basket out. Otherwise, you might miss out. Thank you, Mike. Check it out or you'll miss out. Thanks, Mike.
Supermarket sweep.
He is. He's just literally all over it at the moment. Wow. Right. What was that, sorry? Oh, yes.
Oh.
Rose quartz. I have missed rose quartz in my life. I love it.
It's kind of like the first gemstone that you buy, isn't it? It's soft and it's pretty and it's sweet.
It's up there. Rose quartz and amethyst
Yes.
are our main two that people buy as their first gemstones.
Yeah.
From us. I think it's because you can price compare, and it's just such a wearable, beautiful
It does
gemstone.
go with everything, doesn't it?
Yeah. ACP003. 200 carats, 12 by 12 in their size. That's a 38 centimetre strand. Stunning. You ready? This is ridiculous. $6.95. And they are genuine gemstones. And I love the fact when you look at these, that would have started off in the ground. I know, I'm making some incredible statements this evening. But seriously though, that was compact in the ground as part of a huge piece of rock. And then look how beautifully that has been cut and polished and rounded off and then drilled for us to use in jewellery making. So beautiful. And what would Hayley Kruger do with these as I'm looking down to those gorgeous seed beads?
Wow, actually, that is brilliant. Wouldn't that go brilliantly with those seed beads from the next kit, wouldn't it? Actually, let me put it on the mat because it would look better on the mat. Beautiful.
So these seed beads are coming up for you.
Oh, yes.
In just over half an hour.
And even with the Shibori ribbon that's in that too. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
That's
oh, look at that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, really gorgeous. That is such a subtle, delicate rose. It's like an apple blossom pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to start. Has anyone seen any blossom yet?
Not yet.
No.
Seen some crocuses.
Yeah, and snowdrops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When blossom starts. Oh, yeah. We have a beautiful magnolia tree in our garden.
Oh.
It flowered 3 times last year. They
Did
traditionally
it?
only flowered twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lucky tree.
A lucky tree last year. But that has got a beautiful magnolia quality to it as well. But right now, actually it's time to ramp it up. Let's stop the show. These are absolutely scrummy. They are the most phenomenal price. They're huge. They're 10 by 7mm Rondell freshwater, genuine freshwater culture pearls. It's a 35 strand, nothing else meant to say 35 centimetre strand, giving you approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, wow. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, approximately 53 on the strand.
Wow.
Wow. Now, even though they're referred to as a rondelle, you have some which are a little bit more, that's almost like a saucer shape.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. And then some which are a little bit more button shape as well.
Perfect for rings.
Beautiful for rings. Also gorgeous for putting on as buttons.
Yes.
So you pop a little ball head pin through, do a little loop on the other side, you can use it as a button. How gorgeous and indulgent would that be? ZTP093, right. We should be at $14.95, which is bonkers low anyway. Okay, could I see your call screens, please, Phil? If you're genuinely interested in these, we're going to do a PR offer. Jump on the phone lines for me. Can you jump on the phone lines for me? And with that, you can either jump on the phone lines, put this into your baskets. When the price drops, you're there. But also, it helps to show our buying team what you want. So we'll say, right, well, for this item, we didn't say what the price was. We said, if you're genuinely interested, come in. This is how many people wanted it, and this is how many people bought it when we took it to the price. And then if there's any difference between the two, that tells us, or if everyone went for it, that tells us as well. So we can get a lot from this one. I'm a bit known for doing these PR offers now, really. So we're going to take it to a crazy low price. Thank you very much. We are, oh my goodness, the phone lines are bonkers, and the website is bonkersly busy as well. ZTP093 $12.95, $11.95, $9.95. They are gorgeous. I'm going to put these up to the decolletage. We've not done this so far this evening. I think the pearls, you need to see them in situ, don't you, really? What would you put with them, Hayley?
Well, I think that works really beautifully with silver because of the luster of silver and the luster of those pearls. So I'd probably even have a little chain silver drop tassel coming off of that, or maybe some silver spaces in between that. But yeah, and again, as I said, a ring with a silver detail on the top where the hole is. Yeah.
$9.95, folks. Loads of you taking advantage of this deal. Congratulations. ZTP093. And then big pearls. Big, genuine freshwater culture pearls. I love that different pearlescence that you've got from the natural luster. Gorgeous. They are a very classic. I can see Helen Mirren wearing them.
Yes, I think you're quite right
them.
about that. Definitely Helen Mirren and Judi Dench.
And I can see Julia Roberts. You can see anyone of any age range. I can imagine, what's the name? Have you seen Mary Poppins is coming back?
Yes.
What's the name of the actress?
Julie Andrews? I don't know who's playing the new one.
They're playing the new one. Who is it? What's she called? Oh, she used to be engaged to Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé?
Back in the day.
Don't know.
Not anymore. They've both married somebody else. What's her name? Emily Blunt.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she'll be good.
She'll be good. I can see her wearing these.
As Mary Poppins, yes, but not as herself.
Can you not?
No.
As long as herself, yeah.
Actually, you're right. You're right because she can be very chic.
Sophisticated.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
She can flip between being more casual and being chic.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah. I know.
Modest.
Sarcastic. $9.95. 0800 644 655. I'd like to know actually, what films would you like to see a remake of? Or would you never like to see a remake of? They should never remake E.T.
No. Gosh, there's a
remake
few
E.T.
that they should have not have done.
Yeah. What, in E.T., why does he carry on pedalling while he's flying? To keep the momentum up, to keep going higher, Phil. What's the issue?
Well, he thinks he's got to pedal higher, but E.T. is actually the one who's doing the work. Yes, it's imagination.
E.T.
Extraterrestrial is the shortened.
What is E.T. short for? He has little legs. Oh, Phil, I've missed you. Yeah, Phil's very useful to be friends with on Facebook. Because if you're having a bit of a day, you can always pop onto Phil's page and you can guarantee there's some words of wisdom.
There is.
And some very interesting jokes.
I like the joke about the snow.
I don't know this one. Tell me. Is it, you can't say it on air?
No, no, no.
Oh, brilliant. Don't you love something that you can't share? About what? Oh no, apparently we have to move on quickly and not talk about that. Right, have a look at these. Oh, look at those.
Oh, juicy.
They are juicy. $135 carats. Six to 12 millimeters. Look at the size of these. You see what I said? You know what I said before about Brazilian amethyst and Brazilian quartz having the clarity, and then Zambian having the depth of colour.
Oh, yes, it's very evident there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a really prime example of really rich, natural colour of amethyst. 135 carats. Beautiful. And you do get a few more inclusions, but you get that colour. Oh, these are so ridiculously low price. These are amazing. February's birthstone. The gemstone to change anger into tranquility, Mike. $8.95. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Approximately 25 on that strand. I'd quite like some labradorite with those.
Oh, I think that would work well. Or the spinel. Or just plain pearls.
Oh my goodness. So Phil and Mike, my producer and director, are currently having a conversation. What presenters if presenters were in a Hollywood film, who would they be? I won't tell the viewers what you've just said about Xena. Mike?
I'd put Ruth with E.T. because she loves him, doesn't she?
Ruth in E.T.?
Because she loves E.T., isn't she?
Yeah, I probably am a bigger fan than Ruth than for E.T., but that's fine. No, she wouldn't be E.T. Is she really scared of E.T.? Oh, I
Does
didn't know that.
She's got a fear of E.T.
$8.95. Go on. Are you saying that? What are you saying, Phil? Hello. Oh gosh, loads of people joining us all over the world. Hello to Arizona, joining us frequently this evening. Various different people in Arizona. $8.95. Beautiful, rich, intense. Show you what, the natural inclusions in that are almost, it gives it a real extra mystical quality to it. Beautiful. Right, let's move on. Can I do the smoky quartz as well after? Whew.
Oh.
Whoa.
They are. Knockout.
Aren't they? Look at those. First piece of gemstone jewellery I ever bought myself was a tiger's eye ring. I adore this gemstone. The chatoyancy is the way that the light, so that's the quality of the light movement within and on the gemstone. And that chatoyancy in these is striking. I mean, every single one is a statement piece. That's your feature of your designs. Every single one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the strand. Beautiful, rich caramel golden tones that are coming through from those. 0800 644 655 RCP 090. We're going to do the lowest price, and this is amazingly good. Remember, it's only £1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. £7.95. They are really fabulous. Keep your messages coming in, folks. It's lovely to hear from you this evening. Nicola, well done to you. Jane in South Yorkshire, my daughter is absolutely petrified of E.T.
Oh.
She's 28 now and the fear has never left her. Oh, Jane. Mike thinks that E.T. is lovely. Okay, so Phil thinks Mark Smith would be a good James Bond.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would disagree with.
I don't know, I would agree with that. I'd say a Bond villain.
No.
No, he might be watching tonight. So yes, James Bond. No, he would, yeah. Mr. Suave. Yeah, no, he'd be fab. 0800 644 655. Carol would like to probably be Dorothy because she's obsessed with Wizard of Oz. I'd like to be the Wicked Witch of the West, actually.
Would you?
I'd quite enjoy that. I'd quite enjoy that. Swanning around all day on a broomstick, cackling, not having to wear makeup, just let myself be naturally green. Oh, Phil, a fake hand as well. Phil said I could be Snow White. That doesn't need to be repeated about my husband. RCP 090. 0800 644 645. Well done, Sabina, Maureen, Val, Jenna, Glenda, Miriam and Nicola. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Really gorgeous. Big, 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 big statement pieces. They're the type of thing that you'd walk into a bead shop and be happy to get 4 of those and walk out with them for £7.95, wouldn't you? These are stunning. Just so you know what's going on behind the scenes, folks, because I like you to keep informed. Phil, my producer, is really working hard at the moment, deciding what presenters could be different characters in films. Phil, you see, for me, Phil, do you just want to pop out and show everybody what you look like? Phil? I think Phil is a young Gary Barlow. He's there. There he is, waving his arms around. Phil, get closer to the camera, please. Well, you can't really tell there, can you? You're behind the graphics. Phil, just come into the studio. Don't be miserable. Oh, maybe later. Right, okay. These are really, really stunning and a big, 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 big wow factor. Okay, let's do... Can we do the lapis?
Yes.
Okay. That was strange. He was like, yep, graphic straight in. These are just stunning.
Yes, they are.
With those yellow gold plated findings that we had earlier. And these are natural. Totally natural. They're fabulous, aren't they?
They are. I like the slightly more slender feel to these bars compared to some of the ones that we've had before.
Yeah.
I think it actually makes them more, gives you more scope with using them.
Yeah. They're quite elegant, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Whereas sometimes when they're a little bit chunky, they're a little...
They've got a more high fashion feel to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're lovely. HD RU57. Right, are we X staying at 27.95? I don't actually know where that price has come from. No, we're not doing that. This is Jewellery Maker. Look at the size of them. Look at the big wow factor of those. Ding, 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 ding. Don't know why I had to make that noise. $12.95 they're down as this evening. $12.95. They're completely natural. Just one of those wire wrapped into a ring, one as a pendant, pair of earrings. What would Hayley Kruger do with these?
A ring, definitely, yeah, a ring. But you could actually, because it's got the side drill hole, it would be really secure, and then you could do some wire wrapping around it. Actually, even a pair of earrings would be really simple and striking.
Well, because they've got that more slender quality, they're going to work as earrings, aren't they? Whereas some of the others would have dragged your earlobes down a little bit, but these would be perfect proportionately. Yeah. And the weight behind them as well. HD RU57, 330 carats, 12 by 5 up to a 36 by 6. 25 centimetre strand, giving you approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Approximately 42 on the strand of those. Big wow factor. Where are they? Oh yeah, now. Labradorite rondelles, you can never have too many of these. The beauty of labradorite is just going to go with absolutely everything. Look at the colour of the shell.
Stunning.
They're beautiful. Those in sunlight. Look at that, yeah, they're gorgeous. $17.95, labradorite with abalone.
Yeah. Because there's the same colours in there, aren't there? So they just reflect off each other.
95 carats. Pardon? $17.95. $17.95. No, not tonight. We're not at $17.95. $9.95. Fantastic saving for you this evening, and that is a 29 centimetre strand. Again, they've got those telltale tassels, so these have been cut for you by the fantastic talents of the Ludpidris in the Pink City in Jaipur in India. At £9.95, the code is EV RU21. Are you 21? I wish. Now, we are going to be going to a quick break. When we come back, though, we've got more of the Shibori kits with our fabulous talented designer, Hayley. And we've got some more fabulous, fabulous strands as well. So keep your text messages coming in, folks. It is lovely to hear from you this evening. We'll show some more of those after the break. If you would like to text in, it's 60777 and start your message with JM Studio. If not, it floats away to the land of the text messages where we don't know where they go. So make sure you're texting in for those. Just to let you know as well, we have got a star buy that's possibly one of the best star buys we have ever done coming up, all on the other side of this. See you in a moment.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase. Designers Alison Tarry and Nadia Shields bring you this incredible wirework and macrame dragon DVD. This double disc DVD will guide you through how to create this mythological masterpiece from start to finish. Learn an array of wirework, macrame and seed beading techniques. This 2-hour masterclass also comes with a booklet filled with additional instructions and details. All of this for just $12.95. To get your copy, contact our call centre or head over to JewelleryMaker.com and type in the code RYTY83. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
To you. Actually, I could just quickly show you my little boy thing.
Oh,
shall I show
yeah.
it? With my, I don't know if I've got enough battery. So I talk about Freddie all the time, and okay. Oh, hang on. Ready? This is Freddie.
That is
there you
adorable.
Go. There's Freddie, because you've not met him before, and I brought Charlie on. Here's my munchkin. Hello, how are you? That's him doing his Cockney accent, and he also does. I say, can you do it very posh? I go, oh hello, how are you? Not that we're trading in for the stage or anything. Right, we've got a corker. Do you know what? I'm going to let you into a little secret. I was just filling a bit of time because we had to set up the kit. So, excuse me, now I'm choking on the strawberry. Let's have a look at this. Incredibly, these designs are gorgeous. I'm loving seeing Shibori in two really different settings. So the Shibori there is very, would you mind me saying Art Deco inspired?
Yes, I think I would agree with that, yeah.
And then beautiful, just plaited along the top.
Yeah, simple and easy.
And then further down on the bracelet, there's a gorgeous little tassel.
Yeah, there you go.
And then a real flare. That's almost like a petal,
Yeah, yeah.
isn't it? That is stunning.
And that's all done by the fabric, really, isn't it? It's giving you that. I'm just going to twist that.
And then
around
those
a fraction.
earrings are, oh, look at that. Hayley, that is just, oh. Oh, it really, really is.
Yeah, simple,
Those
easy,
simple earrings
yeah.
are beautiful. I can see Meghan Markle or Kate Middleton or
Yeah,
the Duchess of Cambridge wearing those. I can. And equally those as well. Simple elegance, simple gemstones and seed beads working beautifully. So let's have a closer look at that stunning necklace. The seed beads working so beautifully. That shibori is stunning. And then you've used the tassel off the strand.
Yep. Yeah, because it's worked beautifully and it just brought out all the colours that are in the kit.
It really makes the pink tones of the seed beads a bit more pink.
Yes, yeah.
And then the other one there as well, plaiting it. Oh, what again, it's like a sunset colour. That's like something you'd see with one of my favourite films of all time is Best Marigold Hotel.
Oh yeah,
Have you
haven't seen
it?
it, no.
Oh, I love it. So it's got Judi Dench in it, and I just think she's amazing. But it is an incredible. It shows the most beautiful colours of India and the rich qualities of the different colours, stunning. And that just took me, you know, we talk about just being transported somewhere. I wasn't this time on my yacht in Monaco. I was in India living at the Best Marigold Hotel with Judi Dench. That's just stunning. Those colours are so vibrant. And then can we have a look to see what you've done with the pendant element there? That's beautiful. It's like a deep amber tone. Gosh, you're such a fabulous designer.
Thanks. Well, it helps when you've got good materials to work with.
Well, let's have a look at the
doesn't it?
materials you did have to work with. Which one are we going to go with first then, Phil? Should we do the shibori? Okay, so this is a stunning combination because you've got the ultra suede. Had you worked with the ultra suede before?
I have worked with the ultra suede before, yeah.
So tell us about your experience with ultra suede and how you'd explain it to our viewers.
Now, this is a bit more like felt, but it's slightly more sophisticated than felt. So it acts as like a backing fabric, but it's also can be used on show. I've used it as a backing fabric on that fan style pendant, but it glues together well, you can stitch through it well, it's got lots of movement in it. The colours that we get on the shows in this fabric are just to die for. And because of it, it's got that felt-like quality, it holds its form as you're playing with there.
Yeah,
so.
it's almost like a velvet felt.
Yeah, it's different. It's almost chamois-like in a way.
Yeah.
But not quite.
It's really, really beautiful. So you're going to be getting that one, and your ultra suede is measuring 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Then the two shibori silks. So we've seen that first one that I'm going to show you here, I think quite explicitly in the way that Hayley's plaited it. You get to see, look at those colours.
Yeah, divine. It is a bit fruit salad-like. But it does also look like irises, doesn't it? You know, the iris that you...
Yes, yeah. And then, oh.
Yeah, it's divine, isn't it?
Like the inside of the most beautiful orchids.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Ice cream.
Or an ice cream. Trust Leah to bring it back to food. Oh, I really want an ice cream. Your mum's bought hot cross bun flavour ice cream. Right, we're getting sidetracked. And then you bring in the garnets. 100 carats of garnet all together. So you've got the most beautiful, and it's lovely to have these delicate dinky rondelles because they're going to work so beautifully proportionately with the little seed beads that we've got coming up in the next section. So in terms of the contents, you've got half a yard of the berry cobbler shibori and half a yard of the Indian paint. Ah, that's not funny. Indian paintbrush. And I said it was transporting.
You did,
I did,
yeah.
I did. Then we've got 25 carats of Garnet graduated faceted rondelles, 2x1 up to a 3x2, 28 centimetre strand. And then 75 carats of the irregular ovals, 4x3 up to a 9x5, just to warn you about a third of the stock's already gone. And then you've got the Bordeaux Cream Ultra Suede Foundations sheet, 8.5 by 8.5 inches. Now, if you were to buy it all individually off our own website, it would come to $46.95. Is that right? Okay, so don't do that. Don't buy it all individually. If you can do it. It's called Moroccan Spice. Yeah, I sort of get it, but I also want to call it Indian Sunset.
Yeah.
Especially because we're looking at Indian Garnet as well. Now, if you bought it all off our website, and we're already incredibly price competitive, it would be $46.95. If you use the code at the top of your screen today, RHGC00, you'll get it for $27.95. Why would you buy it individually? Why not go for it right now and save yourself £19? Amazing.
That is
amazing
very
deal.
Good deal.
0800 644 655 for all of that. It's fantastic saving. Fantastic saving. Just check out your baskets as soon as you can, folks. A really amazing, that ultra suede just feels divine. It literally feels like the slimmest, purest velvet.
Yeah.
Slash.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is beautiful to work with. I can really see that working as a fascinator.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
Stunning.
And the colour it will go with so many things. I mean, it would have gone with my first kit as well. It goes with reds. I mean, as you can see with that combination, it goes with all of those. Oh, yes, look at that.
Cut that as a combination.
Yes.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. There's loads here. It's oh, hello.
I love that. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, the kit that you're getting right now, though, is for 100 carats, so 75 carats on your larger stones of your garnet, and then 25 carats of the small rondelles. The 2 lots of the Shibori silks and the Ultra Suede foundation. Actually, before we go into the second part of the kit, let's bring to you the little bonus collection of the additional Ultra Suedes. Do you know what? It feels like suede.
It does, well, funny enough.
Yeah.
They kind of knew what they were doing when they named it, didn't
Yeah, they did, yeah. Build me up. Buttercup baby, just let me down. Bless me around in the worst of all. Never call baby when you
That's
say
a
you were.
fabulous combination.
I know, you know when you know a little dance when you're being a student. Why don't you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down. And mess me around and the worst of all. You never go baby when you say you will. I love you still.
That's very definitely a
student
teenage girl thing, isn't it?
19 and jumping jacks in Wakefield. $7.95 with a bottle of Reef. YAG-C66, I'm turning into my mother. £7.95 for all 3. $7.95 for all 3, 8.5 by 4.25 inches. Loads of you taking advantage of this. This is really, oh, sure, they're so tactile. The great thing is as well, they don't crease.
No.
So it doesn't matter if you leave them scrunched up in the bottom of your bag. They're really fab, gorgeous. They'd be actually quite nice on the bottom of a handbag.
Yeah, actually.
Do you know what I mean? A little bag. You know when you keep putting them down, the bottom of handbags can get a bit grubby.
Yeah, good idea.
That'd be quite nice on if you're carrying it, just a bit of a flash of colour.
Very good idea.
Just glue that on. Yeah. No, Phil. Phil just said, or elbow patches on your jacket. No. No.
Do Do you know what, Phil? I actually think I agree with you there.
No, because I know the type of jacket that Phil wants to put it onto. It's probably got patterns of tortoises on it or something. What's on your shirt tonight, Phil? A swallow. Of course it is. Yeah. This is Phil, who's getting married later this year, and one of the first presents he ever bought his now fiancée was a salmon cushion, as in a cushion in the shape of a salmon. He has since bought her a cow duvet cover and fish slippers.
A menagerie.
She's a lucky girl, isn't she?
What shirt are you wearing to the wedding?
Yeah, apparently he has got. He was talking about wearing an inflatable tuxedo, but now he's not going to. Right. So that's your Ultra Suede backing foundation in the 3 collections. Then we'll do the other parts of the kit now. So if we have a look back over at Hayley's designs, please, you can see that there's focal points to each of the pendants, which are these beautiful Swarovski stones. You're actually going to get 2 of these, so you must have had quite a lot left over from the collection that you've done, but these pieces are still incredibly intricate and indulgent. I mean, you have not held back. So the volume that you get, the value for money is amazing. You'll be able to make these pieces twice over.
Absolutely.
So let's have a look at these, because you're going to get, those stones are stunning. So you're going to be getting, with the Swarovskis, the chunky pear fancy stones in the light Colorado topaz, and they are the 14 by 10s. And then the cushion cuts are tangerine, and they're 10mm in diameter. And then the seed beads, you're going to get, in the magenta, you're actually going to get the size 11s. You're going to get a 24-gram tube of those. So that's, if you wouldn't mind me showing, is that size of tube. Okay, that size of tube, full. And then you'll get the smaller size tube of the dark bronze, and they're size 15s.
Yeah, you don't need a bigger tube because they are smaller.
Yeah, that you get tons of them.
Yeah.
Tons. 0800 644 655, and you'll get 8.2 grams of the dark bronze. Right. We're going to do all of this for less than £30. In fact, it's less than 20. £19.95 on this one. 0800 644 655 RHGC33. Moroccan Spice. Like that. Love those a lot. Right. Let's get cracking with these then. Thank you so much. You know, Dan is just being an absolute legend this evening. It's because he knows that we're going to take him to a Lego event. He's bribing me with tea and coffee. Yeah. Okay, right. What's the technique we're going to learn?
So I'm going to talk about the ring, actually.
I adore it.
It's
Can
really...
I try it on?
Yes. Let me just grab it for you.
Thanks. It's like a piece of jewellery I'd expect to buy in an art gallery.
There you go. Yeah, it is kind of gallery-like, isn't it?
Oh, that's stunning. It's a type of piece of jewellery I would expect someone to wear at Ascot on Ladies' Day.
Yes.
The classy ladies.
Yeah.
Not the ones that you see.
Not the ones falling about.
Not the ones falling about.
But the dresses up to here.
Yeah, or down to here by the end of the day. Let's have a classy Ladies' Day in the UK this year, please. None of that rolling around in the mud at the end of it. Like, you know, we've seen the pictures on the front of the newspapers the next day, the debauchery. None of that, thank you. No, that's very much...
It's a statement piece, isn't it? It's an occasional piece. Yeah.
That is a fabulous piece. Where would you sell that?
I think you're right. A gallery or a kind of a fashiony type boutique, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, that is fab. Okay, so if you have a look at this, you can see that Hayley has created this gorgeous cluster for the centre of this piece, and that's what we're going to learn how to do. That Shibori colour is stunning.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah.
It is like my favourite type of orchid.
Yeah. So what you do with that is, well, first of all, I'll talk about the Shibori silk. because we might not get time to get onto it. But what I've done is I've cut it narrower, okay? Because what I then want to do is I want to fold it over and stitch it together like that. So I've cut it narrower, and it just gives you less fabric. Sometimes you need less, and in this case, that's what we prefer. So there is that, and actually I will come back to that if we have the time. But to get started on the little basket, I'm using the cushion cut stone, and then I'm actually using the obviously the 2 types of seed beads, and that's one I've started earlier. Okay, so I'll just hold that up to see if you can see like that. Yeah. Okay. Now with that, it's the way you work it. If you look at the stone from the underside, so it's basically a little bit pointy on the underneath, and it gets wider. So you need, if you were making a stone setting, you need what we call a little basket or a little area for it to sit within, and that needs to be smaller than the size of the stone. So I've worked out that with the size of these beads, and I'm going to use the black thread from the first kit just for the demo, and then I'll go back to the one I prepared earlier with the lighter thread, so that you can see. I've worked out that you're going to use segments of 2 of the 15s, and on the thread I have put a stopper on this one, just for this one. I put a little tiny seed bead there that I'm not going to use. But so 2 of the 15s, and then 1 of the pink one, and then you repeat that 8 times. Okay, so repeat it 8 times, so it's 2 of the smaller ones, 1 of the big one, 2, 1. I've watched Mark do this. He's so super fast with his needle and his beads. It's my aspiration.
He's been doing it a long time now.
Yeah,
about 5 minutes.
Okay, so just a quick recap and check how many I've got. Now, I'm counting the pink. When we say 8, I need 8 pinks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, I'm only halfway there. And I've doubled up on that pink. So, there you go. So that's what it looks like. I've doubled up on the pink there. So I'm just going to move that out the way and slide it off the thread and the needle. Now the beauty about these beads is that they quite easily go back off the thread and the needle. You don't have to take the cord off the needle, which is a bit of a relief. Or you can use my little trick from earlier, but I think I might have offended a few people by crushing the bead, so I won't do that again. Very naughty. Okay, so how many do I have now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting there. I'll tell you what, I'll cut it short because I'm sure this is riveting viewing. Are you enjoying my threading?
We are.
It is quite mesmerising, I have to say, when I watch others do it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go onto that and we'll finish that up. Now what you have to do when you've got your row of beads, you actually then need to drop it down so that that stopper bead is slightly out the way, bring it back round and thread through the first 2 of the smaller beads. Okay. In fact, you actually take it through the first section, the first 2 and the pink, and then you pull it round, and that will complete your circle. Okay. Right. Now, what I just want to make sure is that I haven't used up all my threads. I'm just going to take it along towards the end. There you go. So it's threaded back on itself through one of the sections. At that point, I'm actually going to tie a knot or an overhand knot, and I'm just going to do that a couple of times just to secure it. And then I'm just going to show you how to start to build up this, and then I'll go back to the one. So we then pick up 3 of the teeny tiny beads, And what you can actually look out for is where are you going to put that needle through. So if I look at this pattern here, I'm coming out of the pink. I'm just going to get that out the way so it's a little bit clearer for you to see. Out of that pink, and then I'm going to go into the next pink. Okay, there you go. And what you'll see, it starts to create a nice little loop there. So I'll do another section. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I'll go in through a pink one. So you start to create a little laced pattern along the next row. There you go. You can start to see it happening there.
Yeah.
And you repeat that all the way around. Now what you're aiming to do is, in the next layer, you see how there's a gap there, then you go in with a pink bead to fill in that gap. So every time you've got a gap, you go in and you fill in with some gaps. So if you've got some smaller beads, you use 2 or 3 to fill them in. If you've got if you're using the bigger beads, you use just 1. But what you've got to keep in mind is that you're going wider. So if I bring this closer in here, so I've done 1 row around there like that. Yeah, beg your pardon, sorry, it's quite off shot. There you go. And then, so I've got the 2 rows doing the same thing, and then I've brought in the pink beads, and the pink beads are filling in the gaps. Now I'm going to show you with this one what I mean by that. So I've already done 2 rows of the pink beads. Pick up 1. Now I'm looking, when I flatten it out, I'm looking to see where the higher bead is in this pattern. So that's lower, I can see that one slightly protruding, so I've got to take, there you go. Okay, and I do that all the way around. And what I'm aiming to get is as I'm getting these layers, it's building up and building up, but I'm also pulling this more and more taut, so you're starting to get it gathering around the stone. I'm actually going to hold the stone in position, but to be honest, sometimes that can be a bit of a hindrance. Sometimes it's better to see when it's flat so you can see the protruding beads. But I'm just going to go around maybe 1 or 2 times more. So this is the design. So I've used it in this ring, but it's also the design that I've used on that pendant. So on the ring I've stitched it to the Shibori fabric, but on that pendant I've added a loop to the top and the bottom. And before snipping off, when I've finished off the basket, instead of snipping off the excess, I threaded it through down to the back and created those loops, so then you can connect it to other elements. Okay, so it's starting to pull nice and tight, and I'm grabbing the most protruding bead, which is, now what you might see is that you can see some of the thread in between there. If you preferred to have less visible thread, where I'm putting in a pink bead, you could probably have a smaller bead on each side of it. But the only problem that you need to consider is it going to pull tight enough to capture the stone? Okay. Now I can see I'm coming towards the end of a row because that is my tail of where I started. And I'm just going to pull it tight and see if this row is going to actually pull over the beads enough. There we go. I think it needs 1 more row. So I need 1 more row, and I'm basically going to repeat the process that I started at the bottom. I'm going to repeat, and if you look at the bottom there, that's looking really good actually.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You could even, if you wanted to, turn this into a pendant design and wear it that way around.
You could, absolutely. It's really beautiful like that. And there is a trend of turning stones upside down. So just complete it. So basically, do another row of pink. And when you've got your final row of pink, I'm going to bring in this one here. In between the pinks, you then put little 2 of the bronze ones. And then take the cord down to the back, and all you do, I'm going to reveal the backside because it's not very attractive. But all I've done there is I've actually stitched it on to the ring shank. Okay, the ring shank I've made out of wire. I've used a 1.5mm wire. I'll show you. This isn't obviously part of the kit, but it's very simple to make. Just use a pair of round nose pliers.
So what gauge wire?
1.5. You can use up to 1mm, I think. It'd work fine. You put a loop on the end. You can correct the loop or you don't have to. Pop it onto the mandrel on the size that you want. And then just bend that around the mandrel. But if you've got a ring that's pre-existing, you know, sometimes you buy rings that have little porous loops on them, or they've got those ones that have the caps on them that you can actually add things to, then that would work perfectly fine as well. There you go, putting a loop on the other side, and you could actually just flatten it down with some flat pliers and stitch onto that. So that's super easy to make. So yeah, I mean, we can keep on going, but that's pretty much the basics of it all.
That's perfect.
Simple and
Thank
easy.
you so
Pleasure,
much.
pleasure.
Really, really beautiful design. And now you know how to achieve that look. You can make that into a pendant and then interchangeable.
I might just mention about the plaiting of the necklace.
Yeah.
So that bright one there. To plait that, all I did was I cut this into 3, but instead of cutting it all the way through, I cut it so that it didn't go all the way through and you've got a bar at the top. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, so pin that bar into your board. You've snipped it all the way along up till that point there, and then you can just plait it very nice.
Okay,
Get your
so you don't have to worry about joining 3 of them at one
end. And then, exactly, so then the other end I stitched together.
Lovely.
And then wove some of the beads through that as well.
Great tip.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Really big thank you. I absolutely love that kit. I think what you've done with it is stunning.
Thank you.
And right now we're going to go to a start by. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 it's magic. I love these. It's almost like you've got a chrome dioxide quality, a jadeite quality, a Sungaya I can't.
It's the coffee, isn't it?
Sungaya sapphire. I'm like a sofa, a Sungi sofa. Sungaya sapphire quality. It's like you've almost got a black diamond quality, almost a jadeite quality going on with these. They're stunning, absolutely stunning. Now these cushion cuts of the Swarovskis are incredibly in demand. So, the official Swarovski colours are Bermuda Blue, Black Diamond, Chrysolite Opal, Fern Green, and White Opal. And they're all 12mm in diameter.
They are divine.
Bermuda Blue.
Yes. We have travelled tonight, haven't we?
Haven't we just? I don't think that's referring to the type of shorts that Phil wears in the summer. With his mankini. Oh, Bermuda shorts and a mankini. That would be a nice look for Phil, wouldn't it? Lovely. Right. XB GC11. We're going to do something really ridiculous. This is truly incomparable to anywhere else.
What?
$12.95, and that's for all 5 of them. That's for 5. $12.95 for 5. That is amazing price comparers, folks. That's Swarovski. I think that's probably one of the best price comparisons that we could ever have achieved with the Swarovski. I'm going to take that off the background for you. Right, they're flying out. A very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for still staying with us at this time of night. It's fabulous to have you company. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Kim. Lots of anonymous shoppers: Diana, Abby, Beverly, Lena, Tina, Angela, Carol, Karen, Carolyn. Loads of anonymous shoppers. Check out your baskets. Hi, Glenda. Joining us there, and collectors in Dublin. Lots of people still swooping in for this one. Do your quick price comparisons and grab multi-buy if you want. There's your Bermuda Blue.
Definitely a multi-buy, isn't it?
Definitely. I
To be
quite like
honest-
the idea of these as cufflinks for my husband.
Oh, that's a very good idea. I expect, now this is a very naughty thing, but we're business people here. I would buy them and then put
Sell
them on eBay or
Etsy
Etsy or
or-
somewhere like that. Any one of those online
Yeah.
retailers.
Yeah.
And
Makes
I
absolute,
reckon-
yeah, just folks, people buy from us. We have some people who are buying from us pretty much on a daily basis to stock their shops.
Yeah.
You can. You can. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Try them out. Get them back. It's almost like an angelite quality to it as well, isn't it? Right, oh my goodness, how have we only got 20 minutes of the show left?
I know.
20 minutes left. Right, we're going to need to do a lot because we are doing on and gone. Okay. Have a look
Oh.
at these. Oh, wow.
Well, we talked about all the other destinations. Where are we going now with this one? Because I'm thinking Maldives.
I think we could definitely go to the Maldives and swim in some lagoons. These are African chrysocolla, 220 carats. That is a corker of a strand. Deep
Oh, look
lagoon
at that.
blues. $14.95. I would rings, ring.
Yeah.
Big chunky ring.
Yeah,
Cocktail
definitely.
statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even love the colour of the tassel.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Oh, yeah, it really helps that lagoon blue pop. And then maybe even put
Oh,
the Bermuda.
now you're
look.
talking.
Yeah. I'm actually... What?
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, Hayley says that good. I like it. $14.95, big chunky look, approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that strand. Big, big, big statement pieces. 0800 644 655. ZYR8, sorry, RU81. Okay. Excuse me. Now, this strand, check this out. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It's got a luminousness to it, doesn't it?
There is a stunning luminous quality to that. A really stunning luminous quality where 45 carats, I mean, you could just put that with anything. It looks sensational with some of the amethyst. Look at these. It's that neon quality. Oh, with labradorites as well. $9.95, stunning. It's just going to pop. Maybe just some little silver spacer beads.
Yeah.
Would be a little bit sort of Santorini-esque inspired.
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Definitely.
Or indeed swimming once again in the Algarve, darling. Or the lagoons, or the, in, you know, Bermuda, darling. I don't know why I found the need to say darling after all this. $9.95. I adore that. What piece of jewellery would you make? So, Hayley, imagine you were given this.
Yeah.
You could have anything to go with it. What would you make?
I think it's a little bracelet when you're on holiday, a little bracelet, probably with a toggle, with some charms coming off it. Yeah.
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 Lovely. Lovely.
Maybe some shell on there as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Leo would have it as a little anklet.
I think
nice.
that would work beautifully, actually.
Yeah. With a little bit of silver detailing.
Yeah,
silver
you
little
could put
angles.
silver jump rings in between them as well. It'd work.
Yeah, that is a beautiful pop of, oh, gorgeous rich colour. Now then. Okay. Oh. Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
that is a good combination.
isn't it?
Yeah.
A 2x1 up to a 9x2. Goodness me, that's a big size. This is completely natural American turquoise. Now, this is the type of turquoise that I was seeing for sale in Monument Valley when I was there. Oh, such a long time ago when I went travelling. But that's where I sort of bought a beautiful piece of jewellery that I still wear now. There's some turquoise with red coral.
Oh yes, it does work beautifully together.
Really, really beautifully. Look at those. Natural. Again, almost looking at that, it gives me a very sort of, the texture of it almost looks coral-esque.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And then you've got the depths of the ocean blues, and again, these lagoons, hot sunshine. Really gorgeous. I mean, you could literally wear that over a long maxi dress.
Definitely.
As is. Maybe quite nice with that white shibori that we had earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And this is natural turquoise. To get anything over a 2mm naturally, and we're looking, 2x1, but up to a 9x2. You've got the rarity there, and it's only £6.95. Look at the amount you're getting. Imagine what's going to happen when you take that off the strand, and the pile of turquoise nuggets that you're going to have there. And I'm thinking, even with the pearls.
Yeah. If people haven't booked a holiday by the end of this show, then I'll be surprised. From a travel agent, we should be getting commissions from the travel agents.
Different locations, most definitely.
Oh, wow.
Quite like that. We're going to do these pearls. Oh, I love that. These are gorgeous pearls. They're a peridot pearl, a 10x8mm. Now, they should be $18.95. But look at those natural grooves on there. If you love perhaps working with wire and you like an anchor point, they're brilliant to use as an anchor point with your wire, and you can wire wrap around a pearl. $8.95. Can you imagine your 0.25 wire wrapped around there? Maybe even go for that bright, beautiful turquoise wire that we do. $8.95 on those, stunning, or keep it incredibly chic and simple and simply restrand. You know that I wear pearls every single day. I think they're just, I adore them.
Timeless.
Absolutely adore them. Timeless and very flattering.
Yes.
I now don't feel, I've been wearing these for nearly 8 years.
Wow.
And if I don't have them in, I don't feel my face looks complete. It's true. I know. It's part of my face. 0800 644 655. BPRO37. Okay, we're going to do that strand that I just showed you a second ago, actually, those gorgeous aquamarine chips. Because these are March's birthstone. Can you actually believe we're in March?
No, and it's flying by as well.
Yeah, hurtling. Oh, I've got so much to do. I have so much to do. I've lost my driving licence.
No.
Yeah. Pardon? Was I drunk? Oh no, I haven't lost my driving licence like I've been banned from driving or anything. No, I've physically lost it somewhere in the house.
She's misplaced it.
Thank you. I've misplaced my driving licence.
Oh.
No, we're getting a hire car in New Zealand, aren't we? So I'm
yeah.
going to need it. So I've got to apply. I've got to get a new one. So I've had to have passport photos taken today. Well, that's a pleasant experience, isn't it? I didn't know you only get 3 shots at it. And you've got to choose out of that. I thought you just kept on going. So anyway, this strand of genuine natural aquamarine chips. They are gorgeous. It's less than £20. It's $4.95.
Wow.
And those with, I want to bring in that neon apatite and the turquoise. Under the sea,
Yeah, finish it. Go on.
I don't know the rest of the words. TLKY 89 diddly 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 diddly. Anyway, am I inspiring lots of people to buy it? Oh, Phil, we've got all those gorgeous little connectors. We've got the little birds. Oh, look, can we do the birds? Can we do the birds? Well done, everyone, on that gorgeous strand. And hiya, Sue. How you doing, doll? Hi, Andrew. Hi, Glenda. Right, just having such a sulphur. Sorry.
Slippy, slippy.
Now, look at these.
Let's have a little squiz.
I've left my. Could I borrow a pair of your pliers for a moment?
Yes,
please?
what would you like?
Thank you,
Those
doll.
ones?
Yeah, great. Oh,
Little lovebirds.
little lovebirds. You're gonna get two.
They swallows, are they?
Just little lovebirds. That's £5.95 for two. No, that's crazy.
That is good. That is very good. Because it's sterling silver base
Yeah.
with the gold plating, so
Yeah.
that's very good. Yeah.
Amazing, even for one.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that again? Just a little bit of cord, S-long cord, either side, simple bracelet done. £5.95 for both of those. They're beautiful.
Oh, and that could be like for some friends.
Yeah,
And they
definitely.
could each have one. Yeah.
It'd be
they could
quite
have
nice
one
as for
each.
bridesmaids to have each of those.
Yes, or little flower
wear.
girls, or
Yeah.
yes, friends at when they leave school, or
Yeah,
sisters.
gorgeous. Or when you buy a bird. Thanks, Phil.
Oh dear.
I said to Charlie, our 5-year-old, the other day, I said, who are you most excited about seeing when we go to New Zealand? No, I said, what are you most excited about New Zealand? He went, oh, seeing Winston in real life. That's my father-in-law's pet bird, the parrot. He has a parrot or a parakeet.
Does he speak to the
Yes.
parakeet on Skype? Or
Yes.
something?
And the bird speaks back, but it's not very child-friendly because my husband's brother has been teaching it a little bit of
All
a
the bad
choice.
words.
Yes. So all the way to New Zealand to see a parrot.
Swearing parrot.
A swearing parrot. Yeah. Hello, Caroline and Madeline and Janina, lots of anonymous shoppers there. They are absolutely adorable. £5.95 for the two, 95 sterling silver with a 9-carat yellow gold plate. Beautiful, really
Yeah.
beautiful. Could go even indulgent and do a few all on one bracelet, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
or stack them up.
Yeah. Do you know, no, I love this.
Yes, look at that.
Look at this. I love this. I absolutely love it.
That is sweet.
Having played Snow White a couple of times, I would like to own this. That's gorgeous. Oh, what a piece. It's huge. 50 carat, single piece. 50 carat, single stone.
Wow, that's good, isn't it?
That's amazing. I love the way it's been cut. I love its sheen on there. I love how smooth it is. I love everything about it. On a simple cord, on a simple chain, speaks volumes. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You could even have that as a key ring, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mobile phone charm. Don't know how to say it like that. Bag charms as well. They're really, really on trend. Okay, let's see the call screens. We've got we've got less than 10 of these available now. That's so cute. Now, if you've already made a purchase today, why don't you just pop that onto your order for £3.95? We've got 6 left. I love a Unakite gemstone.
It works perfectly with a little apple, doesn't it? You could have a
Yeah.
snake charm next to it or something.
Oh,
as well.
yeah. Looking like a
Yeah.
little magnet.
Yeah.
Cute. $3.95. Okay, we're going to move on. That one's now sold out. Oh yes, this is beautiful. It is a beautiful pendant. It is beautiful pendant charm. Gosh.
Gosh, it's quite proud, that stone.
Solid 925 cent silver. If you were to walk into a little boutique, how much would you expect that to be? Not $4.95.
No. I mean, if you looked at one of those little seaside boutiques, probably about £25
Yeah.
on a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you were to look into a very high-end little boutique in Chelsea,
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily over £100.
Yeah, depending on who you're going into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's quite realistic what you said about the £25 mark.
Yeah, with a
On a
chain
chain,
on it.
on a chain, yeah.
22 to £25.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Solid 925 sterling silver. Amazing. It's such an eye-opener going to Spring Fair where you get to see prices of cost prices.
Yeah.
And I really realise how amazing our prices are as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to... Okay. I gave you a bit of a heads up. I popped them onto screen earlier and we had some text messages asking when they were coming up. We're going to do them now. Oh, how much? Oh, these are chunky. Oh, $6.95. Oh, I'd have a big dollop of them on a chain, sort of diaphragm length, and maybe a tassel coming out from underneath it. I adore these. They're fabulous. And maybe even cage one in wire.
Yeah. Yeah. When you said chain, I think you could also make like a rope style necklace with big chain links in between them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wear all of them in one go. $6.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're going to go quickly. If you've got these in your basket, check your basket out. Could I see the call screens, please? Thanks, Doll. Hello, Evelyn, Janice, lots of anonymous shoppers, Maxine, Wendy, Esther, Parvinder, Janina. We've only got 6. Not everyone's going to be able to get them. 5 chances now. 3 chances, 2 chances. And the final opportunity, and it's gone. Oh, I'm so sorry for those of you who missed out on that one. Okay. Say that again. Ah! Gosh, I've not seen these in such a long time. Oh my goodness, these are half drilled. So the intention is you could pop a little bit of glue and a head pin into this. You can either turn them into stud earrings. You could have them as little drops on the end of pendants. And they're little faceted half drill rounds. It's $2.95.
That is very good. Wow, very
Isn't
good.
it?
And there's a set there. There's a stud earrings and a pendant, or drop earrings, a studs and a pendant.
Yeah.
So, really fun.
Really fun. And I love the fact, yeah, half drilled. There's a skill in that. There's a real skill there. And then all faceted. You're looking at approximately 94 facets on each of those beads done by hand.
You can create your own little fruits as well. Little loop, put a loop in it, and like the apple.
It's like the apple. Maybe lovely for sort of doing an Easter egg scene as well. If you because they're half drilled, you don't have to see something coming through at the other side. 17 carats there across the 5. They're dinky, aren't they? They're cute. That's a really lovely effect. And maybe on tassels, you then don't... It's just lovely to see the bead.
Yes,
Again, it's a little
not
bit
the wire.
about the handmade opposed to homemade element. When you want to finish something. Maybe even on an extender chain, you then attach a little loop and have one of these as your stopper.
Yeah, that's a fabulous idea.
Just,
Yeah.
it's that finish, it's that definitive finish rather than having to have a wrap loop or something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that'll be a great purchase
cleaner
for you.
look.
Yeah, clean, yeah. Hello, Caroline and Barbara. Loads of anonymous shoppers this evening. $12.95. Oh yes, I've been waiting to do these. Now these are corkers. A real integrity to the, look at the glam of those.
Yeah.
Glam, glam, glam. These are evening glamour.
The shimmer, the cut is just divine.
Oh my word, you're kidding me. Oh my goodness, these are natural Indian garnets. Approximately 94 facets done by hand on each one, and it's £10 for the strand, well £9.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. 33, approximately 33 on the strand. They are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you need to get the weight on those.
Feel.
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is substantial, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
You're going to feel glamorous.
Yes, you are.
Those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could either restring that, or you could actually make a heck of a lot of pairs of earrings out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Garnet's probably one of the most underrated gemstones ever. Right, where are those pliers? We've got 15 pairs left.
There we go.
That is it. Here they are. We launched these at the start of the show tonight. Can you believe we're at the end of the show? Where's that show gone? Time flies when you're having fun. Right, we've got 40 of these in baskets. We've only got 15 left. So if you've not yet put these in your basket, do so and check out. If you've not yet called up and confirmed, we are looking here at the serrated metal shears with a spring. When you look closely, you can see that very delicate serratedness.
Yeah, very, very delicate.
Serration?
Yeah, I think that might be right. Have to
Probably
look it
better
up.
than serratedness. £6.95. Could we see these in action again, please?
Yes.
Now, once again, these are recommended up to a 0.6. We're actually going cheekily larger than that, and we're going with a 0.8.
We are indeed, yeah. Okay.
So if you've just tuned in, we're looking at these brand new shears that give you the most incredible, smooth,
yeah, look
clean
at that. You get the
cut.
most fabulous edge on that. Clean, chop, chop, job done.
And that'll make really nice little charms that you can
Yeah,
then create
you could
yourself.
punch that and then make little, perfect idea.
Maybe even little tags for the jewellery that you make.
Yes. Now that is a good idea.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
And then, just so you know, we have got the black and white beading foundation with the black and white agates coming with it as well for £7.97. Literally every penny of that. The details of that are at the bottom of the screen. So £6.95 on these. And those are your strands. So that concludes our show live this evening. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us. Hayley, thank you very much.
Thank
darling.
you.
When are you back? Do you know?
I'm back in about 2 weeks' time. I think it's probably on this Friday, but I need to confirm that.
So check out the schedule. Continue to add to your order till midnight for 1pm, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye for now.
Bye.
Designers Alison Tarry and Nadia Shields bring you this incredible wirework and macrame dragon DVD. This double disc DVD will guide you through how to create this mythological masterpiece from start to finish. Learn an array of wirework, macrame and seed beading techniques. This 2-hour masterclass also comes with a booklet filled with additional instructions and details. All of this for just $12.95. To get your copy, contact our call centre or head over to JewelleryMaker.com and type in the code RYTY83. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre